What level are you guys at in that game right now?
6.
What level are you in this game?
Huh?
What level are you in this game? What level are you in this game right now?
8.
Okay. I don't keep track of you guys' level.
Yeah, but we didn't get XP. He didn't give us XP last session, so
damn it.
we might be level 7.
What's this scene? That should be good.
Scooby!
He's so mad.
What's the shitty ass fighting condition?
What condition?
Your fucking invisibility.
Oof.
It turned both of us invisible, so I couldn't find fucking Bayonetta at all.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Dick's gonna get fucking super hard when I unlock Bayonetta.
I don't even know if I've unlocked the Bayonetta in this story mode. Make you stream elements.
It's getting salty that Allison's dating Daniel. Just believe me, it's getting salty because Allison's dating Daniel.
I think the biggest issue for me is always names.
What?
Just naming creatures and stuff and different NPCs.
Olimar.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank right now, but just because I don't have actual NPC in mind, give me a random race, gender, and class.
A fat male drow with a big thick beard and is a warrior. Fighter.
Okay. Orendel.
Big
Bad. If only I was using drow.
Fuck.
What?
It's an elfie
I
name.
almost fell off the map.
That's an elfie name.
A lot of his friends call him Big O.
For me, it's normally the toughest thing is to name creatures. Like, not really humanoids, but creatures.
Oh, creatures. Give me one of those.
I'm trying to think of a creature I'm not going to use.
A giant crab.
A Hellfire engine.
I have no idea what that is.
Neither do I. I just flipped to it.
Like, are you on the actual page of Hellfire Engine, or?
I was for a second, and I got off of it.
Well, if I know what it looked like, I can help.
It's a choo-choo train that brings you to the 9 hills.
I mean, if it's a construct, it would have a name. So.
And Abishai.
Yeah, I gotta see a picture.
They look like weird dragon dudes.
Oh, okay. Well, what?
Purple.
An actual one.
Purple, not an actual one?
No, it's the main chromatics.
White.
White.
That's my favorite color.
Roland roll.
Not bad.
See. You can go up names pretty quick.
I think my issue is I always default to like sort of starting letter names, and I think that's what fucks me. Because very often I'll go straight to like a Z or a K or something.
Or just really generic ass names like Catherine and Joseph.
Oh, hey Wonderland, I actually gotta mute that.
But yeah, like
Or turn it down heavily.
what I think is for dragons.
To be fair, there's a reason I named her Catherine, and it'll probably come up in the future.
For like dragons or whatnot, you generally want to use like a more uncommon consonant.
Mm-hmm.
Like a T or a V or a Z or.
Don't mute me. I'm muting my notifications. I'm lower now.
And usually, dragon names you want them at least 3 syllables. So usually their names.
Dracula. Like that?
Those are syllables, yes.
Okay.
But that's why I had to clap for it.
Because that's how I learned how to do like these syllables.
Yeah, in like kindergarten.
Yeah.
Like you should evolve enough where you can just say it and know the syllables. So.
Not really.
Anal beads.
Have you seen a warning label for the anal beads? It's like, kind of like a funny haha warning, but it's still like a genuine warning. It's just like
Don't lose them.
this string of anal beads has 9 beads. Make sure that you have the same going in as you do coming out. If less come out, seek immediate medical attention.
Here's a hotline.
If more come out, you need to ask your significant other some questions.
I want some anal beads now, huh?
Hey, but I can't see your beautiful face. Oh, we gotta move the paper towels. Thank you, Wonderland. Beautiful. We don't make that many messes anyways. We don't need them.
Says you. I'm the one that doesn't make messes. How about the rest of you guys?
You threw them at me. We're just
It
waiting.
wasn't directed towards you.
We're just waiting on the rest of the cast to show up, Wonderland. We're also doing a new setup with the audio today. So, are you all around? Yeah, we all should be here tonight except for Kyle. But we are doing something new with the audio today. So please let me know if there's any issues you hear with the audio. I'm gonna try my best to adjust them. This system is working so far pretty well. It's just gonna be minor tweaking here and there until I get the right settings for everything.
You got XP. Oh, not Julius.
Fuck you, Leo.
I've never seen that much XP given out to Julius, so definitely not really Julius.
Oh, damn. It's a lot.
Isn't enough.
Plus,
I mean, you guys don't really fight that many big, heavy things, so you guys don't earn that much experience.
that last fight that we fought,
Which one?
Except for when Evan stopped the Mummy Lord from summoning.
I give well experience for that.
no, it was the giant fight we had with all the fucking dwarves and Durgar and shit. Like,
Aye.
that should have been a lot more XP, Sam.
I did the math fair and square.
No. You didn't, clearly.
Cool.
The actual XP would be at least 3 times that because of swarming rules.
Yeah, but rules are just a suggestion. I just take the numbers, multiply
It
them a
just sucks we
little.
were stagnant for, 7 sessions and not leveling.
Just you wait. I'm sure you'll level soon.
Sam, we just hit level 8
I know.
after like a 12 session minimum between level 7 and 8.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of the sessions were also a lot of just talking and little fighting. There was a lot of like.
Not what I remember. There's the whole Marrakesh fight thing.
Meritage brought you to level 8. Well, that clip past brought you to level 8, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, because you actually awarded like Aboleth XP.
Yeah, because you guys deserved that, Scoob. Everything prior to that wasn't really that much. The biggest thing you guys fought,
Shit.
the biggest thing you guys fought from 7 to 8, other than the Aboleth, was the 3 vampires. And sorry, 3 spawn. And honestly, that last fight you guys had with the Durgar could have been a lot easier.
Yeah, if I could have casted a spell, you didn't have a caster that somehow had infinite counter spells.
It's weird.
It only countered 4th level and higher spells.
I don't know what happened.
And who clearly didn't see me at some points when I was casting, but still countered me.
You don't know it didn't see you.
I know he didn't see me, just where I was.
It could have been right behind you for all you knew.
Yeah, but then she showed up, not even a round later, all the way across the camp.
She used her entire turn to just run.
It was a dwarf, so.
And they're pretty fast on their feet.
Yeah,
They got a solid 20 feet. Cody, what's your intelligence modifier?
Very low. Oh, you meant my character. All right.
Oh. Yeah, we almost hit level 8 from the XP we just got in Wednesday's game.
No?
Like, we're like, what? Less than 3,000
Intelligence
away?
on Zomos. My intelligence on Zomos is a 16.
Okay. Everyone's
I kept doing vacation.
nice. What's your intelligence modifier, Evan?
What?
Your intelligence modifier. For Julius, what is it?
Jules? I don't know off the top of my head. Why?
Let me know, because I need to make sure I get marked down. I need to know what everyone's intelligence modifier is.
Ooh. Scream of movement. I get that location.
I figured moving on a third, and I thought about casting it, but I was like, oh man, this really doesn't help for any of the situations that we've really come across. I thought it at least like prevented you from like being teleported by like dimension or banishment or something like that, but no. It's not as good as I thought it was.
Okay.
Really, I was on
I
fire.
was wondering why I had
Yeah, I'm immune to it though.
no one.
Well, I should have been. Yep.
So I could.
Because it's the
Yeah.
fucking match conditions and it's really stupid.
So I could get extra attack.
And the motherfucking AI is immune to something, will just literally sit on it.
Yeah, so I could get extra attack,
What losers?
which I can attack twice.
That's what extra attack does, yes.
Yeah. But as an invocation.
Yeah.
But I also have this combo that I do with a Shadow Blade, because Shadow Blade is cast at my highest spell level.
Mm-hmm.
So now it would be 48 psychic damage.
Oh fuck yeah, dude, I'm gonna
So
do
either
a
I can
Diddy
attack
Kong.
twice for that, or what I've been doing is casting Booming Blade to get an extra D8 Thunder.
I feel like the extra attack sounds more beneficial to you.
It does, but my character's not really melee in Fantasy's game. He's more summoner.
Mm-hmm.
That's the warlock build that I'm doing. He's more summoner. Like he chose the Pact of the Chain or Pact of the Blade.
Yeah.
Just because it was more beneficial to him. That way he can always have the part that actually summons shit.
Yeah.
So he gets like trapped in the prison, you can like just summon it.
No, Papa.
So would you take other than that then?
Sure. I want to see what level I put my next invocation, my special invocation for my class. So if I put it, what's this? Ooh, I can choose their Divine Beast aspect. He has the Winged Dragon of Ra aspect right now. I made this class. It's Warlock Nature. It's the Divine Beast. So basically the Egyptian gods for Yu-Gi-Oh! So the Winged Dragon of Ra won so far. So the first attack that hits you before the beginning of your next turn deals attacking creature a D10 fire damage. So once per turn, you get hit by an attack. I got almost the Tormentors is you get resistance to bloody, piercing, and slashing damage on the first attack that hits you, and that deals one of those types before the beginning of your next turn. And then Slay for the Sky Dragon as a reaction, which I might just change that anyway because the other ones aren't reactions, so I might just keep it simple like that. First creature that attacks you reduces their attack roll by a d4. And then if they miss, they take that same amount that they rolled as thunder damage. So they take d4 thunder damage, basically, if they miss. It's all about, all their aspects are just like defensive.
Yeah.
So I will probably change that so it's not a reaction, because it's the only one that's a reaction. It kind of makes no sense. So do I want to get resistance on my first attack that hits me, or do I want to potentially make the attack not even hit me? I say Slifer. I say miss me. Miss me with that gauge.
I would also say that, but at the same time, you have really bad luck.
I also have really high AC in that game,
Not fair.
because I got the robes of this Archmage guy.
Yep. I remember
So
telling you
it's
those.
18 AC. So I already have high AC. I have defensive duelist, obviously.
Mm.
So I use my dual blade to block attacks, so I get the frequency bonus add to it, which is still 3. So I add 3 more AC to myself for an attack. So I'm the 21 there, and then I reduce their attack roll by a d4. So at least one.
Venusaur.
Venusaur. I'll probably just take Divine Beast aspect. Because it works. It works for me.
Evan, you only casted Shatter off of Cody's spell list last time, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Shatter. Ooh. I got some new spell. Out of my spell list, I got Conjure Woodland Beings and Dominate Beast.
There's the scoop.
There's the beast.
Oh, and now all goblins in the game, whenever they do anything, they always say yeet. Which I did it once, and some goblins were actually like nearby in a hunting party, and they heard me say it. Like chuck my dagger, it comes back to me.
Yeah.
I was like, yeet. Because apparently goblins heard me, so now whenever they do anything, they're like, yeet.
Too many books in this game, I swear to God.
Being gangbanged by the fucking Squirtle Squad.
I was just really confused. I was just going on.
Let's see. I'm at 7. I have one more spell known.
Fuck no.
4 for Warlock. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Someone, there's a meme online when someone was explaining. It was like D&D memes, and one of them was like, "Why bards are so OP?" And it's like, dude, my bard just picked up mass suggestion, and as long as the people that he casts it on can understand it, and he casts it at 9th level, he can make everybody do the cha-cha slide for a year and a day. It's like, yeah, technically you can, because they have to complete the action, but the action is just do the cha-cha slide until the spell is over. just like continuously the charge on the slide, and they'll just do it until they break out, which you can't break out until you take damage.
Mm-hmm.
So they just continue the charge on the slide.
Bars, man, they're OP.
That's actually really fucking amazing, and I want to pick that up. So I'm eventually gonna get tongues too. So if I cast tongues and then cast that, they're gonna understand me, regardless. Because tongues, anytime you speak to someone, they automatically understand you. And you understand all languages at the same time.
Yep.
So just cast tongues and have that going, and then just mass suggestion. You're not understanding, bitch.
You tongue punch a sport box.
See, banishment, light, dimension door, hallucinatory terrain.
I mean, Blight's good.
Dimension door. Just having mobility would be great, actually.
Unfortunately, there goes a spell slot.
Huh?
Said, unfortunately, there goes a spell slot for Dimension Door.
Yeah, but there's a few times when I've needed some type of movement. I would easily give up one of them. So I don't need my high level spells too much unless it's really something I need to use.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be great, actually. What is Zanny's? Zanny's, come here. Look up. Spells are here. Oh, ancient spells. So. Oh, fourth. Charm Monster, Elemental Bane, Shadow of Moil.
Coors Light, that's about it.
What?
I said Coors Light, that's about it.
I brought myself a snap line refrigerator. Hey-o. That's good.
Roads are great when you can see them.
You start coming down pretty good?
No, it's just some roads aren't plowed very well anyway.
So we're using a new microphone setup today. So this one I have over here with me, and then those two are recording audio now. Yep. So you and I will be talking to that one. Everyone outside will be talking to this one. We just need to project a little bit more today.
Yo!
This will be
Well, we knew that.
this will be our first session test.
Wait a minute. You're not Cody. Hi, Momo-kun. Hello. Hello.
Yep. So this will be your first day testing with these and
No.
trying them out, and then we'll kind of adjust from there and see how that goes.
So, are they touchy to the point where, what are the decibels we can go to for sound with these ones?
I haven't said, so if we break out into like a laughing fit, it shouldn't be like killer like it was before.
Okay, that was my concern.
The biggest
That was so cringeworthy.
The biggest issue is an echo between both of them, which I think I've adjusted that to where it's not really an issue, and then just feedback between both of those with each other. But I also adjusted that fairly well, so it's just messing around today and seeing how it goes.
Well, if I can get some of this cloth or something like that, I could throw together some soft boxes or something to absorb more of the sound so there's not that echo.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, we're just testing around and seeing how it goes, but hopefully it should be fine.
Yep.
Okay. So, last time, you guys fought with, or finished off the woman running, the female Durgar. Went farther down, trying to track where the dwarves were taken, until you got into this large chamber that had 5 different pathways. You guys have gone through each of the pathways and are now on to the last one, if I'm correct.
The one that he had dug through. Because, right? No, we went through the middle one and fought those things. He had just dug through the wall.
Yes, yes.
And that's where we ended it.
Yeah.
He described the room that he's seen.
Yeah. Which
And
was
he got burned.
I don't think you've gotten burned yet.
Yeah, I got burned.
Oh, you did get burned. Okay.
A little bit.
And then there was
Chris. It's on his cards.
you have the pickaxe right now, which you've been using. And then there was the dagger that.
I have to.
Okay, you have it, and no one.
We know what it does.
Yeah, no one has a tune to it, right?
No.
And then that's it for items you guys got.
Did I take any damage or only spell slots used up?
And do you remember if you took damage?
No.
I don't think so. I think you got grabbed once, but then it got killed.
You got grappled, but he. I
That was the
basically.
one taking damage.
Yeah, no, dude. You like shielded out of everything that went to hit you. Like you got grappled because it rolled insane, and it does no damage with the grapple, but
Yeah.
it couldn't bite you.
Yes, because you were far away and we didn't get a chance to drag you. Yeah, I think you two got hit pretty badly, and
I
Sonny did
misty
too.
stepped out the first time.
Yeah,
It was just after that, it was pretty rough.
yeah. Rena got some damage too. So you guys went through the middle path while Julius was farming away at this wall. Technically, as of now, Julius, you are still mining away where they are in the fight. I just went over with you last week just so we could get that reveal at the end of the session. And you're technically currently still mining as of now. Just so you know where you are relative to where they are. You guys just killed 2 of the
I got
stalactites.
some.
And then that's where we left off last week. If you all want to put yourselves on the board,
Oh fudge!
we should,
Somebody,
yeah, move the stuff. Hopefully it should be.
Alright, so
What are we doing?
this one is right there. The rest of these are somewhere on the board. And there's also cedar, right? Because she said, yeah, she said
Yes.
cedar.
Cedar.
Oh shit!
Cedar.
That's right. He took damage. Hold on, I have it on a piece of paper somewhere.
Cedar to take damage.
Oh, I think it's on her cedar.
No!
Way to go, man. I hope you feel happy.
I do
don't.
actually. Every
I
fucking
don't.
session, Sam.
Every fucking session.
I
You
know,
gotta
man,
break
it's
my
crazy.
wait. Oh, here it is. All right. Here, Chris.
Thank you.
Cedar took 14 damage because of, you remember right, he was being held up by the tentacle.
Yeah.
Testicles.
And so when we killed the creature dropped him. That was the fall damage he took because he landed on some
Mites.
mites. We struggle. We really do.
Okay, I think I almost got it down.
Well, after last time, it was just like every other time. We're just like.
I have to actually
It fucking irritated Evan.
I have to
Oh my
actually
God.
physically picture it in my head.
I don't even picture it. I just kind of go for it. I'm like, yeah, if I get the right one, I get the right one. If not, you know, live once.
Okay,
Like,
see how that looks.
run with forks. You'll never know a thrill like that until you do it.
That's not bad.
Or land on the fork.
Would like to fish?
Captain Cuttlefish.
Kathy.
Have to fish?
But the storm makes cold.
I will fight you here and now. Don't you dare.
Okay, there we go.
You made it.
Alright. Yeah. So. I should have an initiative card somewhere. Sorry. Somewhere. If not. Thank you, Wonderland, for resubbing.
Like, investor.
Alright, come. So put you guys on the board closer to you, Karen, and on the pathway.
Oh, on this part?
Yes.
Does it have to be in the circles?
No, it has to be outside the circles.
Okay.
The circles are stalagmites. And then I need everyone to roll initiative because I lost the initiative card.
Should I roll initiative?
No. Unless you really want to.
Julius laughed. His pickaxe laughed. The wall laughed. No one knew.
The wall killed Julius.
We don't know that yet. We're not there. Still metagame.
18. Okay. Once everyone's done rolling, I need 25 to 20.
I need. Well, that's bad.
I need $50 to $100, please.
I need that too. Sure.
I think everyone needs that.
I mean, if you're getting it, I want one too.
Right.
That sounds like a pretty good deal. Yeah, I'll take it.
I'm sorry.
It's like if you ever want to confuse people, go into like a restaurant, and when they hand you the like the menu, you just look it over really intently, look at them,
Okay, that should look nice.
go, I'll take it, and just hand it back to them. And you watch the horror in their eyes.
Arnie's got some serious facial hair.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I'd cut it, but then I'd probably get yelled at and slapped by Emmy because I like to leave little tufts here and there just to annoy the shit out of her. It's a good time.
Okay. So 25 to 20.
Nada.
I forget what Emmy's is. I think it's +6.
Yeah.
You think it's just the black ones?
I don't have my phone down here.
Not much
Roll the
better.
black one. Roll the
Me?
black one.
This one?
Stats.
Yeah.
I think it's +6.
I think it's a plus.
Final
6
decision,
as
which one
well.
should I go
Then
with?
she would have a 24.
Okay. So Lily first.
No, I chose these three.
All right. 19 to 15.
19.
It is +6
I use the
because she has
15.
16 both.
Okay.
You have 19?
Yep.
Okay. I know it's a 19 to 15.
I'm sticking with the lights.
It's either 18, 14,
There
or
we
16,
go.
16.
Yeah.
She has +6.
Okay. 14 to 10.
I got 11.
Marina 13, me 11.
Okay. And then your two dexes
I
are.
have 0 dice.
Hers is +2.
Okay. And what's your dex? For you, Chris?
I don't have dex.
Okay, so I need you two to roll off.
She's gonna beat me. Oh, it's an 8.
I don't like how you put us against each other.
5.
Okay.
Then you thought you were gonna get beat.
Wow.
What do you get from the bonus dice? I've never gotten a bonus die in the game before.
An extra egg.
Okay. First up will be Lily. Unfortunately, you don't see anything at the moment. So far, gone through 2 of these creatures.
Well, ow.
Hey, yo, bitch.
Not knowing that we're still in combat, should probably just cautiously look around and then move up and hide behind that stalactite right in front of her. She's the tiefling one with the sword. Yeah. No, the other one. Right in front of it. Yeah.
Right behind this one.
No.
Where?
Right behind the red circle.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Smegmite.
And roll a stealth check.
Okay, I'm roll stealth.
Bonus action. 12 plus, I think she has a
So it doesn't
plus 15. Yeah. So So she'd have the same as me then, plus 9, right?
Yeah.
So 21.
21 stealth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I gave up concentration on the passive art trace or
Yeah,
something
I
else.
think just her perception's one more than you. That was another expertise.
Alright.
So
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Next up is Jasper.
Yes.
I'd like to make a perception. Actually, you know what? We're not fucking around. I'm gonna expend a fucking spell slot
Okay.
to do it immediately. Within 5 miles, I want to know where all fucking monstrosities are.
You spend
Or
a spell slot to do
or-
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I want to do it immediately, otherwise it's a fucking ritual that lasts like a minute.
Oh, okay. So you use the spell slot, pop it out. I need 2 medium pieces. Large, sorry.
We're getting this done.
Large of the first
I don't know where they are. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it
Oh,
should be-
there we go. Moan, Curly Joe.
These ones?
Sure.
Where I put?
Put one. Take that hand, move it down this way. I'll tell you when to stop. Yep, keep going. Keep going a little bit more to the right. There. And then the other one is all the way on the other end. Like, yeah, right there. Beautiful. Okay, so you could pick up those two.
All right. Now I know exactly where they are, and I'm gonna tell.
are they already killed too?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell the others. There's 2 more ahead. Closest one's near the 2 stalagmites
Might.
that are side by side, and I'm going to. Shit! I only have a bonus action.
Toss a stone. That's a free action towards it.
Can you turn on the blazing bowstring?
Can you shit at my chest?
That's
with
an
the
action.
Okay. Throw
Wait,
it
did I
down.
have the blazing bowstring on?
It was already active.
Yeah, so that's what I'm concentrating on right now.
Okay.
So it's on right now. Oh man, I don't know how many rounds it.
I think you guys went through 4 rounds, 5 rounds?
About 5.
All right, so 5 rounds left, then, right? 'Cause it's a minute. Okay, 5 rounds. I'm gonna put that on using this die right here. Can I make a perception check to try to? Oh wait, I know exactly where it is.
Yeah, you just. Yeah.
What am I doing? I can't use. I have no action. I only have a bonus action now.
You did shout out the location for everybody.
Yeah. Fuck, dude. I guess I'm just gonna fucking duck behind the rock. I got nothing.
Okay.
I need to use my bonus action to keep concentration on the spell.
I prefer to use. Well, you use when you want to use it. You use bonus action. Otherwise, you just hold concentration. If you want to actually flare up the string, you can use bonus action.
Oh, that's how that works. I
Yeah,
thought it was.
it's just like heat metal, where it's bonus action to actually
I don't
use.
use.
use
I don't
the
use heat
concentration
metal. I use fire.
Okay.
That's my turn. I'm
All
just gonna.
They're up. So, we get how many attacks?
You can actually choose to do force damage as your
Oh,
bonus action
yes.
instead.
Okay, so it's going to be a 1 attack roll on each of you. So let's start with Jasper and Lily. That's not going to hit Jasper. 11?
Nope.
Alright, Lily. 26. So
She
Lily's,
has less AC than me. Yeah.
Lily's grappled. Next on Zomos.
Oh boy.
25 to hit Zomos.
How much is shield again?
Plus 5.
I shield.
Okay, that's shield. One miss.
Someone's like,
I mean-
still got it.
I mean, that's literally the best spell for Eldritch Knight. They can run
You
around
cast
with
how
it.
many shields did you cast last week? Or the week before? 1?
I think I only cast 1.
Okay, so
because
that
everything else was just missing.
okay, that's 2 uses of shield from you so far.
You kept rolling really shit versus almost.
Unless they see Will has less clothes, period. Alright, now 1 on Asha.
They seem to come off more and more during the fight.
24 to hit.
It's unreal.
And then 1 on Rena. I went down 1 number every roll.
Complicated relationship.
23 to hit
With the clothes or
for Rena. Okay.
Close.
And
I
then
feel like with the clothes are even then pants
So,
back to me, and I have
everyone
my
but-
clothes on all of a sudden. It's like, oh fuck, she did it again.
so this. Three. Okay. Rena's gonna get dragged forward 50 feet.
Oh boy.
So I need Rena to make a dex saving throw.
That one's Rena. She's getting pulled all the way to that thing, basically.
Right there.
19.
Okay. She
Yeah.
takes only half damage from this.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you know?
Okay. That's 3 damage for Rena as she gets dragged through all these stalagmites.
I imagine if she hit each stalagmite, does 1 damage.
What
Like,
is she?
ting, ting,
Oh, she actually dragged straight to it. Oh no. Now it's gonna make a bite attack on her.
You said 50 feet.
Yeah.
That was less than 50 feet away. Like,
Oh, my bad. Sorry, 25 feet.
oh Jesus, okay.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
So then she was right there. So,
I was gonna say, how do you get 25?
so right there.
I
Holy shit, dude.
Its reach is and it's real. I messed up in my head. Okay, so that's fine. She only took 3 damage. The other one's turn. Gonna make
So that's fine.
an attack on you. 11 again. An attack on Zomos. 17. That's not gonna hit. Another attack on you. 10. Okay, I'm lower. Zomos.
I think
20.
just for Emmy's sake, like you're not even shield blocking for me. Like at this point, we're just like doing this, and our eyes are like locked.
Like an at 20 or just a 20?
Just a 20.
In Emmy's
What's your AC at
mind.
right now?
20.
Yeah.
In Emmy's mind.
Plus
In
5.
reality, we're
So
just
26.
26, yeah.
aren't these fucking things annoying? Yeah, I know.
Jasper, that's a 21 to hit you.
Oh balls.
And then the last one on Zomos is...
I feel like Jasper would be really,
15.
really just at home
No.
with a New Jersey accent.
Alright, so you're the only one who got grabbed, so you can get a real
Joyzy.
25 feet.
Joyzy.
I need a dex save from you.
2, 5, 10, 20, 25. Alright.
And then on deck is Rena.
Don't fuck me, Gil. Fuck me, Gil.
Do I get any plus from you, Chris?
Not at this point, no. Not after being dragged all the way through that.
9.
Alright. You take 25 slashing damage
Ouch.
as you were dragged all the way through those
Make a
stalagmites.
save.
Yeah.
Concentration.
Nope.
Okay.
Alright, Blazing Bowstring drops.
Alright, how much damage was that again?
25.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, Rena's up.
She's
Just
like
move
weird.
back 30 feet.
I still think
she
it's
saw-
boxing
yeah,
down the gals.
she's
She's
still-
banging off the trees.
Fucking Rena got pulled, took 3 damage. She's like, dish, 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 all epic through the walls. I go through one fucking stalagmite and my shit gets
Straight
knocked
through
out.
the-
Like,
Yeah.
that brought me
I don't
down
know
to under
her
half
current HP.
of what I had left.
Neither do I. I just mark up how much damage she takes in general, and then she'll go from there.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Did she use her
Jasper
last
just
last time?
She used 1 to be a monkey, and I think it got dropped from that, but I think she has 1 left. Unless she went dog mode last week. Did she end up going? Oh, she did go dog mode last week because I think she showed Evan the dog mode sheet. So she's currently a dog mode when she got dragged. So I think she posted a dog mode stats in the chat.
So she's restrained right now?
Yes.
Is that what's going on? So we gotta make
Grappled or
break.
restrained? Two conditions.
Grapple.
Okay, not restrained. So, no advantage on attacks.
Oh, so you're gonna try and break it out,
Question, Sam.
Yo.
Cedar was around that area too, right?
Yes.
So there's also Cedar that can do stuff.
Yep. So she can use Cedar with her action instead.
Oh, it's an action.
Yeah. Dogmals have a +2 strength, if I remember correctly. What'd you get?
6.
Okay. Rena tries to break out, but she feels disgusted by her appearance and just can't do it. Alright, that brings us.
Whoever turns into a dogma is just like, oh, just let me die.
I
Almost.
don't know Dogma stats either.
So she sent it somewhere.
They're so creepy.
Evan, do you have it with by any chance?
No.
Alright, then I can pull something.
They have a 16 strength.
Okay, 16 strength. Still not enough to
I
break
know
free.
that.
So that would
Shit,
be a
I'm
9.
stronger than
Yes.
9.
9.
Let me see if I can find the doggle stats. But some of you are up.
Yeah, I'm just looking. All these fucking smegmites are gonna make me use up most of my movement.
Which one?
I'm that one right there with the owl. Or hawk.
Raven.
Raven Kakra.
I'm just gonna move next to Lily.
Okay.
Lily's
That
the one with
wings.
the wings. Yeah.
And you do have range capability still.
Can I fucking shoot the stalagmite next to him and just like with shatter and just make it explode next to him?
You can hit him with it.
Yeah, you could if you have the range, you could target him with shatter.
That's why I did take one off the ceiling with your character.
Alright. It's in the group chat, Chris. Stats.
This is fake.
Oh, sorry. It is +2 strength. That's 16. So back down to 8.
This fight right now, this is what's happening.
I want so badly like one of those endless hallway things, and for Geralt to get stuck in it, and then just see him this.
Did we ever do a check on these last session?
To see what they were? I don't think so.
Because I can't die.
So we don't know like what any of their weaknesses are?
No.
Yes, high school.
Yes, Scooby.
Right down the hole. Did you not hear me? Run!
That's my boy.
I'll just fucking witch bolt him at level 2.
Which bolt? Okay. Roll to hit.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna use the white wings. That one works slightly better. Never mind.
Did it?
Nope.
Just made money.
It's a total of 8.
Alright, so you witch bolt, and you thought you picked the right one as you just shatter another stalactite instead. Alright, so that's your turn. Next up is Asha.
I'm gonna get as far as I can with a dash.
You are currently grappled.
Oh yeah? Oh, I'm gonna break that shit.
Okay.
Maybe not. 11.
No. Oh, you have disadvantage. That's right. I forget. You have disadvantage on all checks to break, or all strength checks in general.
Really?
Yep, strength checks and strength saving throws. You have disadvantage on all your grapple. All right. So that's your action. Anything as a bonus action?
Okay. That was actually a 14.
Okay.
But still. How many spell slots do I have? Like, were we rested before this?
No.
No? Okay.
This is picking up immediately after where the last fight took place.
So, what's holding me?
It's basically just a tentacle that's just completely wrapped around
Can I
it.
just like cut
You
it
could
off?
with an action, yeah.
I'm gonna try to do that.
It was an action to try and break the grapple, though.
Oh yeah, that's true. I wasted that 19.
Yes, you did.
The only time I'll ever roll a 19.
And you would have critted on that. Alright, anything else as a bonus action?
Nope.
Alright. That's your turn.
I gur in frustration.
Lily is up.
Karen just got.
I just got on both sides.
We just cleared her throat at the same exact time. She's like. Is she grappled at all? I forget. No, she isn't, right?
No, yes,
Oh, shit,
Lily
she
is. The only one who isn't grappled right now is almost.
Just not even fucking hitting.
Yeah.
Come and gives you bits.
The one main benefit of Eldritch Knight is their
I guess just shoot her gun at the thing that's grappling her. Right? Is that at disadvantage too, or?
No.
No?
Just strength checks and strength saves.
I don't know what her plus is, but I rolled an 8 on the die, so probably not.
No.
She had to have like a plus 12, right?
No.
14 total.
Alright.
That's that.
So you fire, and it just pings off another stalactite.
Ting. She feels accomplished. Bonus action. She can't do anything because she's like being grappled. So how can she really take the dodge action?
Jasper, you're up. Are attack rolls considered strength checks if you use a melee weapon?
What?
Are attack rolls considered a strength check if you use a melee weapon?
No.
Okay, I want to make sure it's not considered a check.
No, it would call it attack roll. Strength check is just using your strength stat.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's just having the shit beaten right out of me. I'm gonna shoot at this thing. I'm going to. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna shoot at him.
Okay.
Twice.
Take 2 shots.
I'm just gonna roll both at once.
that.
Nope and nope.
Oh boy.
Yep.
It's
Sometimes
not,
it be that way, man.
It's not really well for rolls for you guys today.
I got a really high +2 is the worst part, but I rolled a 4 and a 2 on the die.
You know why? I think it's because Jules is in there cheering you guys
Yeah,
on.
it's exactly it. They're up.
This is how we're gonna die.
Without your flamboyant sorcerer.
2 attacks.
Jules is gonna come through later, casting prestidigitation on all this jelly that's everywhere, not knowing it's us. Just like,
Two
oh cool, a bag of holding.
2 attacks on Norvos. Or Zomos. Fuck. Fuck.
I
Alright.
know you feel. Keep attacking Norvos.
It has Lily and then you 2. And it's Lily being dragged this time. You need Lily to make a dexterity saving throw. She's dragged 20 feet towards it.
So that's 20 total. I think she would have the same as me, right?
Yeah, shoot it +6.
Okay.
So 12 slashing damage for Lily as she gets dragged through it. No, sorry. Back.
Lily.
Forward.
The one
Right.
on the wings.
There we go.
25 feet. 5 squares.
Yes.
You can just say the one with the wings there.
I couldn't see really well from here. I couldn't remember what Lily's figure looks like.
How much was that again?
20 or 12.
Cool.
And then
I feel like it was 25.
What?
And 4 attacks on Zomos, because Zomos only throws 1 hit. Ooh. 26.
See?
Can't shield that.
Nope, can't shield that. Alright, now it's between Jasper and Zomos, so I need odds or evens.
I don't want it.
Zomos, odds or evens.
Go odds.
Odds it is. Zomos is getting hit.
The one time it fucking worked out this way.
Zomos, you can pull 25 feet towards the farther end creature.
I thought we were supposed to choose because if you choose right, then we don't get dragged. But alright.
No, if I hit odds, then it's on you.
So where am I going?
25 feet forward. And I need a dex saving throw from you.
Oh boy. Yeah, because that's going to work. Well, that was caught. 18. Probably the best deck save we'll ever do.
Nice. That matches.
Can we
So
get too higher?
I'm glad
For a guy with no plus in dex, that was pretty good.
that is
That's my only good roll today.
I
That
did take
6
Bruce
slashing
Lee
damage from you.
Huh?
6 slashing damage to you.
Ah, that's nothing.
I think you dragged through.
Oh, that's nothing. You're the only one who hasn't been damaged till this point.
Yeah, basically.
Your friends are getting splattered against the wall, and you're just like,
Rena is
I got this cool turtle shield.
Keep up here and not getting hit. Don't you know me?
Also, where the fuck is
Is
Catherine?
there anything
Oh, yeah.
stopping her from just going closer to the thing?
The grapple condition.
Right.
She can attack. She can use one of her attacks on the tentacle if she wants.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Let's do that. What does she have
Ow.
for attacks?
Slam my cock
We
against the
need to
table.
get Sunny. We need to get Sunny like
Thought you just
some
banged
type
your
of
knee.
like energy beam attack when she's in bear form or in any form.
Oh, you mean like
She has.
solar?
She got
What do
a
you-
claw
Like
attack.
sunbeam.
Okay. And I think it's a plus
We don't
7
have
for her to
access
hit.
it yet, though.
Where's your proficiency is? You
Yeah.
guys. You
Yeah,
guys
it's
are plus.
plus 3, right?
Okay, so plus 6 to hit.
Because 9 is when it goes to 4.
Okay.
Actually, can Druids learn Dragon Breath?
8,
Because that would be cool.
I haven't played Druid before.
24 to hit.
That most certainly hits.
Fire breathing.
Roll damage
Uh,
for the claw.
6s.
Yeah, that. I'd like to play a Dragonborn Druid. Play like a shaman. Go look up the dreams or something like that.
12 damage.
12 damage, okay. That's enough as she just claws and escapes from the grass. I need her to make a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
22.
Okay. She takes 9 damage as she kind of falls and hits a little on part of the stalagmite. But she is free. She has the rest of her movement and one more attack.
Rush it.
Go bite it.
Okay.
It looks tasty.
I'd imagine like the Aborigines from
Okay.
Ace Ventura, Nature Palace.
So it is 20 feet up.
Oh,
It's
okay.
20 feet up.
Yes. Sorry.
It's 15 right there. She can move.
Yep. She could burrow 10 feet up.
Oh, is its movement only 20?
Well, it has a speed of 30, but it has a burrow and a swim of 10.
If I have a speed of 30 and it's moving at half speed, I can get to it because there's only 15 feet in between her.
Yeah, but it's so high up. Is the issue.
Oh, it's on the ceiling.
Yes.
Oh. We need to get some of those clear blocks so we can do
Yeah.
like that. That was what was throwing me off. Alright.
So you can move up to it and start burrowing up to the wall for 10 feet.
Yeah, just so Zomos
Sure.
knows, because I did
Okay.
this when I was playing Zomos. You can shatter where they're standing, and then they'll fall.
They're not standing. They're sitting.
Attached to the fucking wall. You shatter the wall, they're gonna fall. So I ever use that tactic on one.
Yes.
So Zomos would know
Yeah,
to do
so burrow up.
Yep. So you move up and burrow, and you're 10 feet away from it.
that. Currently not
It's
targeted.
almost. Yes. And
Close to him.
ish. It is half speed through here as well.
He's grappled though.
Yes. You can spend an attack to attack the thing or try and break out of it.
Or you can shatter it where it stands.
You can do that too.
Have it fall, take shatter damage and then also fall damage.
It's a shame I've already used my level 2 for a witch bolt that didn't hit.
Yep.
Can I only attack once? Because I do have an extra attack.
Yes, you can make 2 attacks. You can break them up to once. You can attack the tentacle and then try and move up.
Alright, I'm gonna slice and dice him.
Okay, roll a hit on the tentacle.
Alright, well, my first hit, what did I have equipped at last?
I see you saw the axe, to my knowledge.
No, you want to switch the trident.
Oh, you're on the trident. That's right.
Alright, so 17 for my first attack,
Okay, that hits.
and then 16 for my next attack.
Roll damage first. Yes, Scooby.
Fuck. Alright.
Uh,
That's 8 piercing and 1 lightning. Or, is it lightning or thunder?
Lightning. Okay, so 8 piercing, 1 as you stab into the tentacle. You shock it a little bit, but it still grips you. Roll damage for your next attack.
Think about getting Scooby started.
Literally the same fucking thing again.
Alright. So you stab it. It only had, the tentacle only had 1 HP left, and so you just stab it and it drops you. Where are you standing above? Are you above a circle?
I'm next to a circle. I'm standing next to Lily.
Okay, so you drop. And you're okay now.
Oh look, I've been impaled.
You still have your movement. And that's it. You made both your attacks on tentacle.
I'll move up a little bit closer then.
Okay.
And that ends my turn.
Alright. Next up is Asha.
That is not a scoopers.
Those are zombies.
Do it again!
Zombie
I'm gonna
goblins.
do it again.
Roll again.
Kill them.
Another fucking one.
We're awesome!
That's right, it's way harder.
I
than
knew
it
I
for
should
some
have been
reason.
a. I knew I should have been a fucking
Oh my gosh.
halfling guard.
That just means you're gonna roll lots of nat 20s later.
Maybe. If I'm not dead.
Next turn. Natural one.
So you go to swing down and it just grips too tight and you can't bring the sword down. Back at the top of Lily.
Roll all the nat ones tonight, fellas.
She's gonna hold her action
Okay.
to attack as soon as somebody gets within melee range of it,
Okay.
so she can get her damn sneak attack.
Okay. So if someone gets dragged, she's gonna make an attack on it.
If somebody ends up within like
5 feet of it.
5 feet of
Yeah.
it,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Which one? I think the
Actually,
closest
do you
one.
have reach? Did that count?
What?
If he had reach on a weapon?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just have to be threatened.
I
I'm not sure.
I don't. I think you need to be within 5 feet. I don't think it needs to
I think
be.
it specifically says 5 feet.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Only-
within tag range.
Well, I will hold the action. Lily will hold the
Yes.
action until someone is within 5 feet.
Yep. Okay.
She rolls a 1 and shoots one of you guys in the head. Just like,
Jasper.
I'm gonna just get all pissed off at this thing because that freaking hurt. It's not looking good. I'm going to say fuck it, and I'm gonna bonus action, make force damage, shoot this thing.
Yeah, within 5 feet. Yeah, it is within 5 feet. So.
All right. So, play back on that. Make your attack roll. Someone roll above a 5 today.
20 to hit.
Yep. Matches.
Awesome.
You look nice today, Sonny.
Thanks. Shit.
Sorry, it wasn't a shit on camera. That was good.
Right.
17 force damage.
17 force damage. Okay.
Yep. And second hit.
Oh my
Second
god,
attack.
so I don't know where I'm
Yeah, that's
You said 17 hit?
way over 20.
Oh, that's what's
Wait, 17 damage, sorry.
happening.
17 damage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We're
And then
still
second
in the
attack
stupid-
does. That's not. No, that's 7. Ugh, that's wrong.
Oh, yeah,
3 and plus 4.
The tentacle monster.
Please, motherfucker.
9 damage.
One length that's high. 9 damage.
God,
Yeah.
one land.
And then that's my turn.
Okay.
Yep. That's what I do. I do my turn.
That's it. So it's their turn. Who broke out?
Me.
You broke out. And then
Rena broke out.
Rena, but Rena's full cover right now, so she can't be targeted. So it's gonna be 3 attacks. Nope, 2 attacks on Delmos. Nope. Nope. 26 to hit.
I'll just break out again.
And then it is Lily, you, and that's it.
Does he still have tentacles left? Because he killed 2 tentacles are gone.
He regrows them.
Right.
Okay, so Delmos, you're gonna get dragged another 25 feet.
Aren't I right next to it?
Yeah, so that's right there.
Yep, so you can get dragged up to it.
Lily's gonna shoot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lily's
And
gonna
then,
Like right there?
can please
Yes.
roll a 20.
I need to roll a dex save.
Wait. I should check which one first, right?
Yes, because you get dragged through.
Right. Sure, I guess. 17 and 18.
15.
Okay, so it doesn't make the save.
Come on.
That's 17 slashing damage to you.
Oh, okay. She has a +6, right?
Yep.
So 21 to hit.
That hits.
Fucking right it does.
Sneak attack damage finally, yay.
And then after this, she needs to spend an action to reload. Or attack or roll. Reload.
Yep. And then, 20 damage.
Nice, 20 damage.
Only damage.
Good. Blast it. You actually see a chunk of its rocky, like, shell just shoot off.
I picture her like a magical girl sometimes, and just like shooting something like this and going, okay.
Alright, it's now going to make a bite attack on
It's
Delmos
Lily.
for 26 to hit.
No, that misses.
And. That is 23 piercing damage as it bites you. And then lets you go. So I need another dexterity saving throw from you.
This is the Joker.
Drop.
Cool. It's a 9.
Okay. 15 more slashing damage. Actually, this would be piercing damage as you come down and hit the side of the stalagmite, cut it into you. And now the other one's up. And the other one has just you, nobody else. Everyone else is.
Lilith is still grappled. She never broke out.
Yeah. Well, she's grabbed by the other one.
Oh, that's the other one?
Yeah. So it's going to be attack on. No, you messed up. So everyone's grappled. So it's just going to pull you because you're the only one who can.
Do it. You won't.
So drag it 25 feet towards the other one. Just fall 25
Through
feet.
the wall. Bye, everyone.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw.
I fucking will. Come on, Cthulhu. Let's do it, dude. Oh shit. Nope. 12.
21 slashing damage.
Oh my. Oh my.
Oh my is right. I have 3 HP.
All right.
I officially
Rena, you're up.
have my average HP for
Ah.
You
my
are
first 10
burrowing the
sessions.
wall. If you go 10 feet
That's totally what I'm doing.
higher, you'll be in striking range of the creature on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Nah, Sunny's here. I should care again. Thanks, Vanilla.
Yeah.
Okay. So make 2 attacks on it, like claw and a bite.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I use my D20 ring?
Sure.
Cool.
I actually want to get one of those. They're
Yeah,
really
it's
fun.
got cost 16 plus. Some more. 20 to hit.
20 to hit, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you have a +6 to hit.
Why?
Because it goes off of your proficiency, not the creature.
7.
22 to hit.
Okay.
Okay, so 22 to hit.
Yep.
you want me to try and hit again or roll?
Roll damage first.
Fucking 1d6 plus 1. What?
This is fun.
5 damage.
5 damage. Okay, that's a good amount of damage.
And now I'm gonna claw him with my disgusting claws.
They're very dirty too now.
Oh shit.
Now 16 again.
All right.
Well,
You plus,
22,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, so you can roll your damage. 3d6 now.
Ah. Woo, that's pretty good, that's pretty good. 16.
16, okay.
Get on over there and eat him with my gross face.
All right, so you bite into it and you claw at it. That's your turn.
Sure is.
That's what it brings up to Zomos.
Oh, fucking, I'm already right here, so I'm just gonna flap him now.
He is 20 feet up, so you have to use your axe, and then you can do your cantrip if you want for range, because he's high up.
Fuck it, I'll throw the axe at him and then I'll maybe do something, I don't know. Nope, I ain't doing shit.
Okay. So you throw the axe and it just sticks into the ceiling above you.
I highly doubt a 14 will hit it.
No.
I got fucked up.
I know.
You throw Cedar out too.
I do.
Yes. Cedar did drop into some stalagmites last time, though. And so he took a good chunk out of his fur.
Chris has
And
the
then just
sheet
as a
with how much
bonus action, I'll just
HP.
use my fighter ability to heal.
Chris has
Okay.
the sheet with how much XP. All
So
right.
D10 plus level.
What?
I got max out of that.
Nice.
I usually.
Ashley, you're up.
20s.
Where
There's
is he?
no way you can roll another that one.
My bird.
He's not on the board yet.
Ready to prove it wrong,
So
so.
it feels good when you roll
Ernie, Ernie, when you have a second, can I get Cedar on the board?
I slashed it.
You see on board.
There we
I got
go.
8 right now.
one. It's like I knew it was coming. It just
11
That's
damage.
11. Nice. So you slash it, and you are free now.
Still like shit?
Alright, now I'm gonna move 30 feet forward.
Difficult terrain, so you can move 15 feet forward.
Fine.
I feel Asher should have a soul train ability.
So Ash's piece goes up 15 feet.
This one?
Yes.
50?
15.
3 squares.
Okay. Little dap here.
All right.
And you
Cook him in the front butt.
This is him right now? That's minus 14. Oh, baby.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Lily.
Reload.
Yep.
I'll get you one day. And then bonus action. Oh, she's still grappled, right?
Yes.
Well, she can't. The other things don't matter. Yeah, hide. Yeah. You'll never find me. Like the orc,
Doesn't know
the orc
simple.
world, the orc
Yeah.
world, the orc world that has no dex, but all the levels in intimidation just tells them, "You can't see me." Like, yeah.
Is that it for Lily?
Yeah.
Okay, Jasper.
That's all she can do.
All is just a monk.
Jasper's like, he coughs up blood because Jasper's about to go down. Jasper doesn't care though, and Jasper takes his 2 attacks on this motherfucker.
My check HP 69.
Oh.
What?
I'm just gonna roll both of them at once, because why not?
Oh, Jesus.
Every week.
That is.
I don't know. It's 2 weeks
plus
ago.
8,
I had 24.
Hopefully 20 rolls.
20.
Oh, that
20
hits.
exactly.
Matches AC.
12 damage.
Okay.
And
Yeah, also there's someone within 5 feet of it. If that.
I added that in.
Okay.
I didn't do the force damage bonus action thing this turn.
Okay.
And the second attack misses. But for my bonus action, I would like to use my last second level spell slot, Misty Step. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. And then use my Tabaxi ability. 10. And just duck down as low to the base as I fucking can to this thing.
Okay. With that, it's up. And it has everybody except for
Me.
Yeah.
What?
So,
I just wanted to play
Oh,
with you.
no.
actually, Chris just broke out. So it's going to make an attack on
What
Chris.
about Catherine?
And Catherine.
Catherine is just going untouched this
I'll
round.
do Catherine first.
She hasn't
Catherine
even rolled
needs to always go on touch in this
she's
combat.
only one. She's only made one.
She's
attack
so
so
good.
She's so useless that even the DM forgets about her.
Another question.
Yes.
I've used the first ability on my ring,
Yes.
like completely. Can I use the other abilities too, or are they?
You have like a certain amount of charge per breath.
Right.
So you currently have 6 charges.
6 charges?
Yes.
Oh.
The ring.
And I've been using 2, and then sticking to that as a limit.
Yeah. So you have 6 you have right now. So you can use each ability once, or break it up how you wish from there. Because ability 1 has 1 charge, ability 2 has 2 charges, and so on. So when you get your next
so
ability,
I have 4 charges left then.
yes. So when you get your next ability, you get another extra 4, bring it up to 10 charges.
Alright,
And you break it up that way.
cool. I can do that.
So it's gonna make. So it has Catherine grabbed.
Catherine.
And now it's gonna make an attack on you, Chris. 22 to hit.
I'm gonna use the shield ability because I have enough points.
Okay.
But I haven't used it yet, so it's a new thing.
Yep. So, you are. This isn't
26.
Okay, that's right. So you are fine. And I was going to choose someone to pull. It's gonna. Oh, it has. That's right.
Things are nasty.
Yep.
Bum, 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 bum. And your ring.
It's
up,
going to
Julius?
pull Catherine forward. So Catherine needs to make a save.
Oh.
Jules kind of like, I wonder how the group is doing. Ah!
Is it not?
You just see me.
And then it's going to take a bite on Rena.
Huh?
17 to bite you.
It's not mine.
Can I bite it
This
from that
thing.
far away?
Yes.
I'm class 14.
She's right next to it.
Oh.
Huh?
You want to move her right next to it? You want to move the owl on her? Right next to the.
Oh, plus 2? 16.
Okay.
Time kill.
That's 20 piercing damage with the bite here.
I did not know he could hit me with a bite. I would have backed up.
You had to
Then
use
you
all your
would've-
movement to
then
get
it would've
there.
attacked you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
You had to use all your movement to get there too, so you couldn't back up.
Oh, poopy.
Alright, the other one's up. It's going to make
Where's
attack
the other one?
all the way back this way.
Oh, mother. They got
gonna make-
some reach.
It's going to make an attack on Sunny. I don't know.
Huh?
It's gonna miss.
Aren't I in the wall?
You're sticking out a little bit because that's how you have to attack it.
So like 3/4?
Yes.
Cool.
Maybe 3/4. That's not going to hit you. That's one more. That's 10 to hit. So you're good. And then nobody's
That's like
on
someone like
his. I know.
courage.
No, yeah, no one's on it, so that's the start. Back at the top with. Not back at the top, but next is Rena.
Okay.
Literally,
How
back,
far
like they
is
all look back, and you
my
just see, like, this
dude
bushy
from
hill.
that thing?
It's difficult terrain, so he's 15 feet off, and then it's 10 feet higher than he is.
So 25 feet?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Huh? You know what? he's gonna. And that thing is way far away, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Way far away.
Yeah, he's gonna use the roar action.
He's gonna use roar.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
So each of them need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
And what's the
DC
DC?
14, it says on my paper.
It should be at 15 now.
DC?
Yeah.
Oh, you're my best friend.
Okay, so the first one gets a 13. And the other one fails.
Yo, motherfucker's just scared.
So both of them have now the frightened condition.
Yay!
So they can't really move much anyways.
Okay.
And they have disadvantage on attacks against just him, I believe.
No, it doesn't count for me?
It would count for you too.
Okay, cool. Right. But that's my whole action, yeah?
Yeah, yes. You can still technically move. Or bonus action if you have that, but your
Do
attack
I
action.
have a bonus action? Like, is one of my... No?
You can heal yourself with a bonus action.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Heal your animal form.
Yes, please.
Okay, so you spend a first level spell slot, and then you get a d8 plus your modifier.
Okay. And he will move... I think he's gonna move up. As far as his little half.
Okay, so you can move up, I think, 20 feet.
Yep, we have 40 movement.
Yes. So you can move up 20 feet to the creature.
Uh-huh.
And yourself, and then that's
So
your
I
whole
use the
turn.
first level spell slot.
So it's almost, you're up.
What's this?
Yeah, wisdom modifier.
No?
Wisdom
Where's my back? So this.
For what?
Just to heal herself in her her dog mode.
So what's that? Okay.
Alright, well, just gonna go for the same thing, just try to knock him off the ceiling.
Okay.
Cool, 22.
That hits.
Cool.
Great.
And this is with the axe now, right?
Yep.
Okay. Roll your damage.
14.
14 damage. Okay. And then you still have a second attack. You can do anything. As you embed the axe into it,
You can fire a cantrip.
you can't fire a cantrip.
I think I'm too close to him. I think most of my cantrips will fire at a disadvantage if I do it.
You're
that
10
close.
feet off of him
Oh, I'm
because he's 10 feet above you.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
No round.
Draw.
Can you throw your axe back?
I already did.
Yeah, he's just through his axe.
Now I gotta use a cantrip.
Chang.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Ray of Frost him.
Okay, ready for us? Roll the hit.
24, that's even better.
Yeah.
Than what my fucking axe was.
Roll your damage, Ray Frost. It is, I think, 2d8.
Yes. 6.
6, okay.
His speed is reduced by 10 feet.
He has 0 speed as he's now dead as he just
I
drops
just
straight
now
down.
yes!
0 speed.
I hope he
I
fucking
see
shatters.
the
He just goes straight down and just sticks into the ground in front of you.
I use my gross tentacle mouth to go.
Alright, Asha.
I just flip him off as he falls.
You grab your axe too as he falls down.
Pretty badass.
It's almost as the kill stealer.
Well, I'm
I
gonna
am-
dash him to get 30 feet.
It's almost the kill.
Okay.
And I'm
That's what I am in Apex.
30 feet to Teltrina.
Okay, start moving. So, Asha's gonna move up 30 feet.
Also, the bear never moved.
Yeah, the bear needs to move up too.
Can you move through this one?
No, let's go around. And then the bear moves up to where you guys are.
beside Lily.
Hello.
So 30 feet would have brought him beside Lily, going around the sideways.
All right.
I think that guy's not gonna move at all.
No.
He can move.
What's the range on Winter's mark?
60 feet.
Okay.
It's 60 or 90, but
That's it for now.
Okay.
What's that called? 102 feet away.
look it up real quick.
130.
More? Huh.
Well, 130 for me.
130.
And I'm in the back.
Yes. Very far off.
I can make this shot.
90 feet.
It would have 3/4 cover, but I can make this shot.
Lily's up. Unless you want to hunt tomorrow.
Take the shot.
Okay.
After that, they can go as far away as what?
This hallway sucks.
Yeah, it does.
And she's gonna bonus action.
Lewis is gonna walk his wizard ass right through after we clear it up.
Dodge is one of the rogue things, right?
He's like,
No, she can hide as a bonus action.
The one that has that is the monk, and they have this many people to do it.
Okay. So,
Nope, she's really
She's a
terrible at
rogue.
it. She's 15.
and that's
so she
closing.
hides behind, quotation mark, hides behind the
Bear.
The bear? Okay.
Ooh.
That's her turn?
She like hugs it, and
She's just like goes to hide, and she's like,
Okay.
just like hugging its butt while he's walking, like.
Alright. Then that means you're up, Jasper.
I know where
Keep
this
him while
thing's
he's down.
positioned. This is probably one of those shots that's like 1 in a million for me, right? From where I'm at.
It's
it'd be
difficult.
disadvantage to hit
Yep.
because you can't actually see him. But
I
he
am
knows where he is.
okay with this. I'm
Yes.
just saying. I just want to try.
Go for it.
All right. If I pull this off, guys.
You also have your, I think, +3 arrows that you can attempt to use.
Just do it.
So you got a couple of those from the turkey.
I really didn't want to waste one of these, though.
You're a turkey.
Is it really waste to be hit at them?
Mom used to call me turkey, but
Plus 3 arrow only deals
Right.
+3 damage.
What?
+3 arrow only adds +3 damage.
Yeah. Still nice to hit.
Doesn't improve your head.
No, but it's going to be nice damage.
Don't waste it if you're gonna.
I'm going to shoot this thing with one of my regular arrows, the steel ones.
Okay.
You know what? We're gonna make this interesting. I'm gonna use
Oh
an
god, no.
explosive
I'm level
arrow
enough to do
Okay.
that.
because
I
at
didn't play
disadvantage,
it
what could
with
possibly
just
go
like
wrong? By the way, I'm at 3 HP.
Oh god.
I'm at 3 HP.
And the misfire is 5.
1 through 5.
Yep.
we're slamming their head against the wall.
That's Keenan.
Just Keenan fucking rocking his.
In bonus action, this is gonna
Force.
be force.
Okay.
So all this
Yeah, I haven't
all this
got that.
damage I'm about to do is force. So I could fuck myself.
Oh, does it
right
just
here.
restart?
it goes back to like
So disadvantage.
Yeah.
Go on,
Actually, I almost
fucking gone.
I almost want to use the heal ability instead that I haven't used. That seems like a better option.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna use the heal ability. No,
Okay.
bonus action heal ability, not the
the force? Okay.
Oh yeah, disadvantage. Where are we at? These things are aberrations. Or
Monstrosities.
charming monstrosities. Oh, fucking thank God. It's 23 to hit.
That hits.
Looking right.
Neat.
So you take the arrow, kind of shaky as like you lost a lot of blood. Fire
Give me
the
your
shot.
blood.
There is this vine that shoots out with the arrow connected to you.
22 damage.
Okay.
Unless I get sneak attack with that.
No.
Okay, damn it. Hey, you gotta take your
Even if someone was within range of disadvantage.
That's why I was sitting there
And then you
counting.
get to heal.
I get half of that, so 11. 12 and double digits.
As you see this red energy kind of pulse through these vines that shot it with your arrow into you. And then the vines just wither away.
From behind the rock, you just hear. Oh wait, that couldn't pick that up, right? I'm a little better now.
Alright. Next your turn.
Seems like that seems like a good option to stay low profile.
Okay.
Now that I know I can make the shot.
Okay.
Take the shot.
Nobody's grappled right now, correct?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not good.
6 grapples. First one's gonna be on
6
Jasper.
grapples for this one bitch.
Yep.
What the?
So that is a 16 hit Jasper.
Do I have any kind of cover to be behind this thing?
Give me 3/4.
No. Yeah, I miss.
Okay. 1 on Barry. Not Barry, sorry. Cedar. 21 to hit Cedar.
Trying to say something?
Is he behind anything?
Nothing that will help him.
What?
So these tentacles just kind of wrap around Cedar.
Did he get the disadvantage?
What's that? Oh no, you're right.
He's
Disadvantage. 10 to hit Cedar. That's right.
Yeah. Oh no.
Zomos. We'll do 1 on Zomos. That is a 25 to hit.
Right shield.
Okay. That shield is the 3rd use of it.
Uh-oh.
As it tries to wrap around you and it just gets impelled away. 1 on it. Asha.
Yeah.
Monster's just looking at you like,
Is it you or is it me?
19 to hit. And then, so I've got 2 more. I'm gonna do 1 on Lily for 9 to hit.
Hugging Barry's butt.
I'm in the
Cedar's
water.
butt. Damn it, you said Barry.
1 on you.
Yeah, I'd say Barry.
Fucking you guys is saying Barry.
You did very fast.
There's a bear.
22 to hit you.
With 3/4 cover?
Yeah.
What the fuck? How? Yeah. I'm grappled inside the wall.
And now, so almost a minute, you didn't get hit. You're safe. So it's between you two. So odds or evens? Which one? You are.
And disadvantage?
Yeah, and disadvantage.
What the fuck?
15 and 19 on the die. Odds are even between you and Cedar. Who gets pulled?
Cedar's not grappled.
Oh, you're right. So was it just you who got grappled?
Yes.
Okay, so it's just you. I need to make a dexterity save as you get pulled 25 feet
I'm a
forward.
fucking dog hole.
You get yanked out of your hole.
She's still in that wall.
Oh, good lord.
This is a good game of chess.
That's bad. 15 slashing damage. And you get pulled through a bunch of stalagmites. And tights. And that's it.
If we get to the end, there's just like a perfectly fit black
Rena.
pudding to this cave.
Ah! I'm still grappled or?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Oh, damn it.
Okay, 15 damage, right? Or 12? What is it?
15.
Ugh. I'm gonna try and break out. The fuck else?
So you can make an attack on the tentacles, or you can try and break out yours. That's strength.
I'm gonna attack the tentacles.
Okay. Claw or bite?
Well,
Okay. Which one first?
well, it has to be bite first, I think.
Okay.
So. Zero. 16 again! Plus
No.
22.
Okay.
Fast.
Oh, damage first. 1d6.
Okay.
Fucking 4 damage.
4 damage, okay. As you bite into it, it tastes like a lot of dirt.
Ew. 25.
Hits.
But if they hang, stop moving around, so if I go up there, so I'm here.
12 damage.
Nice. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Fucking shit. Level 3.
Okay, so you claw at the tentacles that are holding you as you are free, and then you begin to drop as you hit into one of the stalagmites, taking 18 damage.
Yeah, at least I beat the damage before it dropped me.
You did.
Right?
You
'Cause
didn't.
if I broke the grapple, I would have been on the fucking ground anyway.
Correct. You did damage to the tentacle.
Okay. Good lord almighty.
I'm looking to see like the tentacle really damage and really affects the creature.
Oh.
Which But you broke the tentacle.
Magic damage.
It's almost.
It's magic damage.
It is magic damage. Thank you, Wonderland.
Oh, can I bonus action for healing?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I do level? Can I pick a spell slot or it has to be level 1?
I don't remember off the top of your head. That wasn't helpful at all. I think you can choose the spell slot and then you add a D8 based on the spell slot.
I think it says in my thingy. There's a bonus action you can use a spell slot.
Okay, a spell slot. And then it's a D8 per spell slot?
1d8 per spell, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do third level.
Alright, thank you, Wonderland.
You might have a sword the size of a toothpick, but it will kill you.
It would be like 1 damage, but it's just been modifiers.
You're like,
Yeah.
and then all this thing.
I would do my best to try and justice it for the audio.
Shit. Basically, the only way to deal damage is just hitting arteries.
And it's almost zero because she's just
I
healing.
keep going on ideas.
I fucking zapped him with chill touch because Ray of Frost can't reach him.
Okay, so you chill touch.
Can I bear move?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
25.
So someone will cedar up.
20 feet?
Yeah, 20 feet.
Yeah. So
25 to hit?
Yep.
Alright, that does.
Yeah?
To the side. It can't be on the circle.
Yeah.
There you
Lily fell.
Not bad.
Lily's doing the matrix.
She's like trying to hold Cedar as Cedar was just running forward.
Yeah.
Not nearly as much damage as I like.
5 necrotic, okay.
And if he's undead, he can't regen HP.
Oh,
which
good.
I don't think he is.
Ooh. He might be, you don't know.
From the back of your, he's not dead.
My dead plant.
I would know because I wouldn't be able to sense it.
You just went.
Alright, and then there's nothing else you can do, right? You can move.
No, fuck that. I'm gonna actually move away behind cover.
Okay.
Lily
Asha.
use me as a shield.
She's like, oh, thank you.
Wow.
Grab and pull off the wall.
Okay. So you just dash forward 30 feet.
Yeah. I don't have any level 2 spell slots.
You lost the legend.
So move Asha up 30 feet. Around the circles.
Here we go.
And then Lily. Cody, move up Asha 30 feet. Okay.
And disadvantage.
Ow.
Shit, no, not disadvantage. She doesn't get sneak attack. She's gonna reload that one bullet as her action.
Okay.
And then bonus action hide.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Not shooting? Huh?
15. She had disadvantage to hit from back here.
Oh.
Okay, so 15.
She'd only do 1d10 and it's not magical.
Alright. Jasper.
Since I didn't move last turn, I'm gonna use my tabaxi ability and I'm gonna use my full round to move 60 feet.
Okay.
20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60.
Yeah, math.
Because tabaxi.
Yep.
And bonus action, I'm gonna swig one of these potions that I've had forever, and that's my turn.
Okay. Roll the potion. It goes, and it currently has Arena. Arena just broke free and dropped. So, in no one else's minutes, we're gonna go through the circle again. Starting,
Just gonna move up to it. What the fuck is this?
starting with Jasper. 17 to hit Jasper.
Well, shit.
Okay. To hit Lily. She has cover though. 19 to hit Lily.
How much cover?
3/4. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
How much was it?
19.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah.
only have to
She has like a 13 dex.
I need to know the things to
I think she just has like leather in her dex. Oh, that'd be a 14. So that'd be, yeah, you'd meet. You'd meet.
You just started leather decks. Pretty sure she's studded leather.
But even so, like a +5 to AC would bring it at max to a 19.
Okay. So grabs her. One on Zomos. That is 22 to hit. Alright, that's the last first level spell slot. That's your last spell slot in general. So you shield as it tries to go around you and pulses it back. Cedar at disadvantage. 18 to hit. Okay. Keep in mind, you're probably gonna want to get Barden for Cedar soon.
Get what?
Barden for Cedar to make his AC higher.
We were waiting.
Armor.
We were waiting for it to
I
finish
get
getting
armor
made.
for him?
Yep.
Oh.
We were waiting for it to get made still.
Yeah, I just.
Are we?
Jasper did a thing way back in that floaty city in the swamp. And
Yep.
offered a bunch of money up to make barding for both Basha and your bear.
Oh, we just gotta go get it.
Yes.
Well, we've been gone ever since. So.
Yeah.
And then we went to Marrakesh, and there's been a lot on Jasper's mind lately.
An attack roll on Asha. 26 to hit. And then one on Rena.
Lately it's just been
At disadvantage.
stalactites on mine, but
22 to hit. Okay, so everyone is now grappled by tentacles.
Is Catherine doing anything?
Yes.
He's gonna help us get there.
Now.
Yes.
Alright, that's gonna be on Rena.
Question.
Yes.
Is any of this magical terrain?
No.
We're not slowed by it.
When you're in combat, you are.
Really?
When you're just walking normally.
You're traveling, you're not slow.
Yeah.
Oh.
In combat,
That's
you are.
horse shit.
So you're being dragged another 25 feet.
Fuck.
I need
I
a
thought
dex
it
save
was
from you.
for a minute there.
Yeah, we actually talked about this the prior week.
I don't remember.
Evil arrow. Okay.
Wasn't bad.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
21.
Nice, so you take half damage. So you take 7 slashing. As you kind of just booty bump a stalagmite. And then where did she get when she moves 15 feet forward? Or 25 feet forward? Yes.
But we don't want to win. Yeah, we did. But I killed 10.
When you heal on the app, it heals your actual HP.
Yes, it does.
Their HP is 21 then. That was one.
It's okay. Alright, that was their turn, so you're up right now.
Okay. Am I still fucking grappled?
You are now. And you're closer. But if you drop, you won't take any damage. It's not going to slow you. So you can try and break out again.
Or I can eat it.
Go ahead, eat it.
Well, I'm gonna. Is this an underground invertebrate?
Excuse me?
Is this an underground invertebrate worm killer's rage?
No, no.
Shit. Okay.
hey, it sounded fucking cool.
No,
I don't know what that was, but that
Yeah,
sounded
yeah.
fucking cool.
It would be really cool.
I was like, wait a minute, I've never heard of this. Go on.
No.
I want to see them in action. Let it happen, Sam.
Me.
Make it a vertebrae.
You just pull off like a
Is
fucking
Cedar
gun
in
and
the
you
air?
manage to see a handful
No.
of worms.
Just you.
Okay.
Was it up to the front?
See,
So
Cedar
I think I'll
put,
go
like,
with
fire
stuff on the vine that
being
you
his
can
character.
Okay, so you can make it.
You can't come anywhere. Huh?
Okay, so make an attack roll.
He does more damage than Dragon Ball does.
So they fire them.
8
You eat
plus
worms, and that's dangerous to worms.
You know,
7
We use them for fishing. That's okay.
plus plus
I like fish.
let's find you some.
what did you say?
What for cedar?
No, yeah.
Or jumping. It's fine.
Cedar I think has a +7 hit.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. That's got a really shitty blade.
Yeah, 5 of them.
Yeah, hits.
Okay.
And this is the bite or the claw?
Oh, no. This is for bite.
Okay.
Plus 2 to hit, I see. Plus 1 melee. Right here. Good job,
So
sir.
it sounded like
So 1d8.
I can't do
Oh, that was your own deck, by the way.
Oh,
Hey.
that plus.
Juice, if I die here, I want you to know I'm not your real brother.
So, 13.
Okay.
I'll bite. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm so slow.
No, you're good. So you bite it, and Cedar just tears apart the tentacle, freeing himself.
Yeah, bitch.
And he still has his movement and his other attack.
Is there anything to attack still?
He can attack upon someone else.
Someone else.
Can I?
Yeah.
Is there someone behind me?
So everyone is behind you.
Who can I? Who's within range?
Everybody.
Who
Yeah, very much.
can-
Yeah, everyone is. Like,
Yes, everyone is grappled.
We're like, Karina!
Sorry, it's almost someone who's not grappled.
I'm hiding
And Zomos is like, aha!
And he's not
Oh, let's
close.
run out. Shit.
See, Cedar's right next to everybody. Cedar could just move 5 feet.
Okay, he's gonna turn around and it looks like Ashes is the closest.
Okay, so
No,
make,
no, no.
make an attack roll on Ash and pray it's not that one.
I pray this is not enough.
Okay, 19 plus 7.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
No, these.
That was a satisfying dice
15
roll.
damage.
15 damage?
Yeah.
Alright, so claw into it and just completely shreds the tentacles around Asha.
Just got fucking flashbangs.
How many turns has it been so far?
Well, why?
Last week he got covered in magma.
maximum.
I think. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. I had,
Yeah, it's been like 5.
yeah.
6 turns maybe. Why?
I was just remember how long Cedar has. I didn't remember that Cedar's time got extended. Okay, so Zomos, you're up. You can? You still have 15 feet left.
Can you get next to someone else that, or like, I don't know. I don't know.
He's base already next to him. He doesn't move 5 feet from where he is to get into someone.
Found it.
I kind of want to get closer and go eat it.
You can move Cedar 15 feet closer.
Okay, get closer to the guy.
Okay,
Go outside.
Cedar moves up 15 feet, and then it's almost your turn.
Squeeze.
I fucking just forget.
Alright.
18.
That will miss. And you fire, and you just hit another stalactite.
And I take cover behind mine.
Okay.
He uses shield. Just fucking cuz. Like, damn, dude.
Asha. You're free man.
Yeah.
For now.
So 30 feet forward.
Okay. So Asha just ninja runs up forward.
Ollie, you're over the bear.
About 30 feet, yeah.
I'm gonna trust you on this.
Okay. Lily?
It's kind of confusing because of the difficult shit when I don't know what that is.
Just the circles.
The circle.
Okay.
Give him the bonus possible. He'll take it.
You don't hop over the bear.
Alright. What will Lily do?
Lily will be grappled still.
Yep.
Just gonna take her sword out and just be like, stab it.
Okay.
I guess.
And as a bonus, okay, as a bonus, actually make it fire or make it cold damage.
Misses anyway.
Okay.
I rolled a 4 on the die.
Alright.
That's what
Yeah,
you
and
got. One
misses.
attack, man.
Alright. Jasper.
Jasper is he's gonna reach into
Outside, pull out one of those swords.
Okay.
And just like hold it to the thing and just push the activation button.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Wheel plus.
I'm using strength for this one, right?
Yes.
Alright, so 19.
Wait. What was her total last round?
I think she has like a +6 with melee weapons, and she rolled a 4, so 10 total.
So it's actually would have hit. Okay, potential attack. I'll have a lower AC.
Oh wait, it's D8. for
D8.
radiant.
Yep. And then she can add an extra D6 fire damage with one action.
Alright, so 12 damage.
Okay. So she's able to slice and cut herself open.
Cut yourself open.
I have disgraced my ability. Yeah,
Okay.
totally, she does that. Yeah, let's make it happen.
And then you use your thing, turn on, and just
Yeah.
cut yourself free. Yep.
Does it let me go?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab Lilith's hand and I'm gonna use. Oh shit, I can only bring 15 feet, right? Because I would. Actually, even less than that, right? Because I'd be moving.
You would be.
So it'd be quarter speed, so yeah, no. I'm not gonna drag around the open.
5 feet.
I'm gonna move 10, 15 feet.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alright. It's turn. You're free. It's gonna make an attack on you. 21 to hit. Lily's free. Make an attack on Lily. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
It's almost has no more shield. Not one.
This is the sound of murder.
And then Cedar and Asher are free. So Cedar is free. No. And Asher for
No.
23 to hit.
Oh, you.
Okay.
You are free. Yes. No. Run.
And so everyone is hooked except for no, almost hooked. Jeez, I can't do names. And Rena's target again. Dexterity saving throw for Rena.
Girl.
He's gonna believe it. The heart of the ring.
You just gotta believe. Okay. 16 plus 3, I think. 19.
Nice.
That's not me. I'm not there.
So you take 8 slashing damage from that.
I'm gonna hear you tell the bow from the gun again.
How do I subtract it from the appendix?
When you subtract it, it takes it away from the HP first.
What did you do? Oh, the heal.
Okay. So she'll be right against it for a bite.
Oh my god.
She's gonna drive 25 feet.
Oh Jesus.
Who's up in there?
You.
Me?
Yeah. And it's gonna make a bite attack on you now.
How far is motherfucking teeth?
You pull 25 feet to it. You're gonna be right next to it.
I'm not 25 feet.
Should be.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh.
Because the second.
Oh, so it's like, okay, so you're 5 feet off. You get an attack.
She literally be.
So, are you no longer dogma?
I'm still dogma.
Okay, you're still dogma.
I'm
So
not
you get dragged
Oh, I
forward.
got pulled forward.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And you just see his teeth kind of snap at you
Ah.
as you're right there. That's its turn. So, you're
I was
up.
like, I'm so far away.
You're up.
Oh, I'm up.
You're 10 feet away from it.
Do I have reach?
Wait,
With the dog bowl?
she's large size.
She would be able to hit her within reach, right? Large size can reach most.
Depends on the creature.
I don't know you. I don't know.
Some large can't, some large can. Depends.
Well, I think she's within 5 feet of it if she's large size. I just gotta double check to see if it is large size or not. No, medium. Okay, we're good. The other one's large size.
Me? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm medium.
Yes. The older version is large size.
I can't even reach now.
No, you can't reach.
It did drop me when it pulled me over.
Nope, I hasn't bit you yet.
Bitch.
You're just kind of right outside as its teeth are right
I'm gonna
there.
try and bite it.
Okay. You are gonna drop.
I'm
Oh,
up in
shit,
this
question.
goddamn sky.
Yes.
When I shot at that first arrow, that was an explosive arrow.
Oh, so that actually.
So would it have done any damage to the ceiling around it?
Roll d20.
I forgot about that.
3.
No, not enough.
Guess not. Shit, sorry, Rena. Jasper's not that
So
skilled.
you're in the sky, hanging up by the tentacle.
The roof is big.
Thick.
What a ball.
Fox. Cedar's gonna go for Yasha again.
You can ready action, and when it pulls you closer to it, you can attack.
I can do this?
Yes.
I do this, please.
Okay, that will be your entire action.
My entire action.
So many tentacles today.
And since both things have multi-attack, I can't use one attack. Cedar use one, and then Dog will use one.
You can only choose you or it. Okay, so you ready your action?
Yeah, Cedar can move up though.
Yes, you can use it to move it.
I'm using that spell slot.
Okay, and then move Cedar up 20 feet.
Yep.
Got it.
Alright. Almost is up.
No, I couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
Just goes out again?
Okay.
That one was not sufficient. That's 13.
Okay. So, you zap again, and you miss again as it kind of flies right past the dog mole. Anything else from you?
I don't think I can zap again.
That you cannot.
Solo zap.
Reload the zap gun and take cover.
Is it possible to action surge and zap again? Or is that only for...
Action surge and cast another cantrip? Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that's one of the only ways to cast actually 2-level spells.
Okay, so you can action surge and zap again.
Please do it. Please do it. Please do that. Crit. All 24, but...
That hits. Ashley, you're on deck.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
12 necrotic.
Nice, if it's undead, it can't heal.
Oh, I think I can heal in general.
What do these things look like?
They look like stalactites or stalagmites, depending on which way you're looking at them.
Okay.
With vines.
Yes.
Where are their teeth?
No.
Where are their mouths?
It just kind of looks like a rock and then it just opens up into a
Anything hit with children can't regain hit points. If it hits an undead, they have disadvantage to attack you. Or disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of the next turn.
Okay. Either way, there's another effect.
Yeah.
Work on this thing, so. That's your turn. Ash is up. Which way is up, which way is down? Who knows?
I'm just gonna. Can you ready a dash?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna ready myself to dash as soon as Cedar frees me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep chasing Rena.
Okay. Alright, so, Lily?
Unless.
Let's see. Boom. Bonus action. Hide.
Okay.
Let's see, 19.
Alright. Jasper? Time.
I'm gonna try to cut this thing.
Okay.
My sword. And get it to free me. Nope.
Okay.
Second attack, same thing. Nope.
Okay.
AC's 10 to hit general.
Yeah.
I don't have a +8 with a melee weapon right now.
Oh,
I have a +7. I rolled a 1 and a 2 on the die.
Okay.
I missed the second
Its
one
turn.
by
It's
1.
going to make one attack on Zomos.
But it counts as magical.
No. Going to make one attack on Lily. 19.
Seems legit.
Okay. It's going to pull somebody.
Bonus action.
Yeah, close.
Yeah.
Arena.
Max.
You get pulled
I'm already next to it.
5 feet forward.
This is
You're ready to action goes off.
I'm gonna grab some.
No, you're not being attacked. You're not yet. So roll, make your attacks. Okay. So it's your bite. So that's 48.
Negative, it's my claws. Could I choose between the two?
Whatever it says in the multi-attack, you can do in that order.
Mid-swing, I'm like.
So bite first.
Makes one claw attack and one bite attack.
Okay, so one claw.
Claws first.
So that's what, 66?
66.
Alright.
I want to back up to half my maximum HP.
You want.
It's a lot of bonus actions.
Lucky 6.
I also have no more potions, I don't think.
Potion man's worried though.
4,
Tink.
5,
It's okay, I know he's got my back.
10,
Mhm.
11.
Like, the entire seven.
I love how this fight could have been over just putting a wall of fire in the ceiling. Just burning him so not moving.
Hey, what level is wall fire?
20.
20? Okay.
Alright. Because he's being a dick, you get action surge now.
Nice. So you just dig your claws into the side of it and just tear away a chunk of this rocky skin, and you still get your bite.
Where's the arrow? There it is. 18 plus 7.
Hits.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
26. Oh. 5.
5. Okay.
10.
So you have your claws into it, you dig your teeth into it, and you are able to break through and feel this kind of squishiness in the inside. And you feel a kind of a jolt as you just begin to fall. Roll dexterity.
Can I
saving
keep
throw.
my teeth in?
You can.
I can keep my teeth and hold myself up.
Whoa. No. He's fallen too.
Oh, he's falling too.
So roll dexterity saving throw.
Let's go.
Avalanche.
Just use them to break your fall.
20. Not natural.
Nice. So you take 5 slashing damage, piercing damage, as you kind of fall with this creature as it just drops and is dead.
Oh, I killed him.
Yes, you did. And you kind of just lay there,
Yeah.
barely
And then I put up like a claw, like, whoa.
Your one free claw you put
On my
up.
back.
As Rena lays there,
Like sliding.
as she just lays there,
Alright, combat is over.
would you lie with
See, here goes.
me?
All 10 of us are around, everyone else just
Yeah,
kind of
still
drops.
that
Everyone else? Oh, all the vines on everybody drops?
Yes.
Now I'm gonna go to Arena.
Yes.
I'm gonna heal her actual health.
Yeah.
Ah!
Slam that.
Yeah.
And Cedar goes, whoa, but he's probably gonna leave now.
Yeah, see it goes, "Oh," and then just fades away.
Yeah.
In mid-
So he fades away like standing on his hind
Yeah.
legs. Yeah! Oh!
You're not at 1 anymore.
Yay!
Alright. So you heal up,
I go like this with one of my
You're hurting?
ankles.
A little bit, yeah.
and Jules
No.
makes a discovery.
I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay? As you break through and it gets singed a little. And then you see this big old stalagmite.
Might.
Mama Mike.
Tight.
Might.
Tight.
Tight.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright.
There
Mhm.
And now it's break.
Yeah, it is. Please plug this in for me, please.
Oh, I don't plug things in.
Love you. I'm gonna get food.
Plug things in.
I'm
Turn
gonna get
things on.
bold.
Clip it! That was actually pretty funny. I'll take it. I just want hard Jedi Master on that shit. Just like, just hold it.
Okay, no, I just give up.
I made a discovery! We all just like simultaneously like do this in his direction. Like
Don't worry, guys. It's worth it.
okay, so if we take a long rest and he still doesn't show up, I can cast Pass Without Trace, he'll never know. He doesn't have to. And now that we're non-combat, I'm gonna erase all of our tracks or proof that we were here. I'm gonna need a couple hours. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of rocks broken around here.
1540 for everybody. Jules, you get 500 instead
Yay.
for finding buried treasure.
Buried treasure that I have not gained access to yet.
Yes.
Nice. One day we're gonna be level 9 and I get a feat. Yeah. Well, I have a feat, but I haven't used it ever.
Yeah, you have 2 of them actually.
Do I really?
That shit made me
Yeah.
feel so empty.
That's how else would you walk?
What?
He's 2 feet.
Most people have 2 feet.
No, I'm not talking about the characters. I can't remember how I built this. I've been like 5 campaigns right now. It's crazy.
Alright.
No, I get my second feat next level. That's what it is.
For everyone in chat,
Yeah, who does that?
we are going on break now. Combat's over. 1540 for you for experience. We do a half an hour break session every game. So I'm gonna mute the mic for the first part of it. When we get back, we do kind of like a Q&A. So any questions that people have for us, feel free to ask in chat, and we will answer to the best of our ability when we get back. And then in half an hour, we will continue this session. Quick announcements for the week. We have our Sunday session this week with finishing up the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. We have the last 3 duels to go, and then we are going. We either start in the doubles competition this Sunday, or we're doing it next Sunday, and then we are continuing up Res Zero this Sunday as well because we missed out last week. That's it for announcements. Gonna mute the microphone for now, and we'll be back in about 10 or so minutes. 1, 2, 3. How much HP were you at last fight?
How much do I?
Did you have left after that fight?
Rena had 1 under the dog mole. So.
Nice.
I had like 30 something because I used another spell slot.
So you watch it when you're down to 1 HP?
I did.
Saved you.
I was like, whoops, animal.
Cody, first you take one of my wraps that we're supposed to eat, and then you left the bag open.
Oh.
What's a wrap for, yo?
He thought the wraps were part of the supper.
To be fair, they look good.
And to be fair, I was also told it was breakfast.
Just chicken and wrap?
Yeah, bacon
Just
wrap.
wrap
chicken.
up a piece of chicken?
Yeah, and a wrap.
Did you not put any rice in it at all?
I don't like rice. I can't stand fucking plain white rice.
You don't have to eat my rice. Put some shit on it, yo.
Should put barbecue sauce on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but I was thinking about making some type of like other type of rice. Like I had like a cream of bacon. Be like I mixed in with it, but that sounded like work that I didn't want to do.
Yellow rice is by far my favorite. I have an addiction with yellow rice.
I want to learn how to fucking make like pork fried rice, but I can never figure out how to cook it.
Huh. Pork fried rice?
Yeah.
So easy.
Because I always like either like put too much oil or it just doesn't cook right.
If we were to have to choose between 1 or 2 to do on stream, one or the other to do on stream, what would you be more interested in doing? Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy?
Depending on the questions, probably Jeopardy. If they are more like centered towards like role playing games and like anime and.
There's no way I'd be able to set that, but just in general.
I mean, you could come up with just questions or answers.
What did they released a new Jeopardy with new Wheel of Fortune game on the Switch? They're each $20. And I want to get at least one, but I don't know which one to get. So
I'm terrible with spelling, so.
That just kind of makes it more entertaining.
No. Like, I'm okay with spelling if I can write it down. Like, seeing it start to make sense on the board, though, I can't do that.
Okay. So your pick would be probably Jeopardy?
My pick would be Jeopardy. Because I have random fucking knowledge in my head that I just pull out of nowhere.
Cody, you said Jeopardy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sonny, if you had to pick between one or the other.
Oh. What is it? Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy?
Yeah.
Probably Wheel of Fortune because I'm dumbass when getting Jeopardy questions.
Okay.
Jeopardy would be more my thing just because I know random facts about stuff that you would never need to know facts about.
And I feel like if we were to get Jeopardy, the main issue we'd have to deal with is just like it hits us with a bunch of questions about like boring ass politics or something.
Oh, see, I'm curious how well some of you guys are doing with sports.
I fucking hate sports, so probably not good at all.
What?
When the sports categories come
Oh,
up.
I can handle that one. Unless it's like soccer, football questions, then I'm like, I don't know who those people are. But if it was like, just general like American football questions and baseball questions and whatnot, I could probably get them. NASCAR or whatnot. But. And yes, I consider NASCAR an actual sport.
No comment.
Like, it's not about physical activity, it's about just exertion. Because you're sitting in that fucking hot car.
To be fair, I can't complain because
for 3 hours.
I still consider esports to be an actual sport. So.
I was gonna say, apparently at this rate, the word sport has just lost all meaning, and as long as people watch it a lot, I guess it's just called a sport now. Because I do not classify video games as a sport.
No, esports is kind of on its own echelon.
That's why they put an E in front of it.
Yeah, it's not an actual sport. It's more electronic sport. I mean, there are still like physical problems that you can get with esports.
I would argue
So-
the esports competition for Wii Bowling was incredible, and Wii Tennis. Those were some good matches.
I rock at the bowling game. I bowled a perfect 300 in it. During my lunch break when I was working at Albertsons. It's like came home, we made an hour lunch break when I was at Albertsons because they didn't want to give us, they had to give us 2 50-minute breaks and a half-hour lunch, but they didn't want to actually split the day like that, so they just gave us an hour lunch.
Mm.
So, which I hated. It was like the only break of the day. And so I went home because I had leftovers at home.
Yeah.
And ate it, and I was like, you know what, I'll play some Wii bowling. And then the next door neighbor was over, and we were playing Wii bowling, and I fucking bowled 300. I was like, what?
I feel like
No, I did the bowling backwards. Because you're supposed to, like, bowl like you normally bowl, you know?
Yeah.
And curve like that. I did it backhanded, because I put more spin on the ball, and I put it all the way to the left side, so I did like that. It goes, it's all the way down to one side, and just veers in.
It'd be fun to either just do like a full stream for like trivia games and stuff, or to like do like a Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy like during our break time here when we have nothing going on.
It definitely would be fun. The only issue with games like that is just after a couple matches, you feel like you've seen all the questions already.
That's what I'm hoping the new one has like a good variety of it.
No, I'm surprised my Ojama deck actually did have a decent.
Are you gonna continue with it for the rest of the matches?
I mean, I only have one more.
Yeah, well,
You only have like 3 matches left, or 2 matches left only.
3 technically.
We got you and
It's me, you,
Cody.
and Emmy. Cody's out.
Cody's out. Now who's the one? You gotta fight M.
I have fight M, and then you have to.
And then I have to fight the loser of that.
You have to fight M. I mean the loser of that.
Yeah.
And then the winner of that match is for the finals. And then that might have a reset match depending on how well it goes. So 3 to 5, or 3 to 4 matches.
There's no Ojama deck.
I could not tell you.
Is this yet? No, that's Exodia, which I have to also deal with. Map was on top of it. You just splice some slipers in here. So I don't really have a sliper. I mean, it wouldn't be that bad.
It's easy to bring out, but
Just because it's more reliable. I gotta stick an Oja Magic back in. Because that's basically gonna be your draw power.
mm-hmm.
Probably just limit the set down to 2 sets of the Ojamas, the main ones.
I have
3 Oja Magics, that way you draw one.
I have one more addition. I think I'm making to my zombies before I move on to another deck for a while, or unless something in Sap Strike really catches my eye to throw into it. But otherwise, I have one more addition of end zombies. Are we working with it? And I think my zombie deck will be perfect. Besides the Ass and the Sucker, which I'll one day hopefully get. Actually, I'm probably getting the Sucker soon. I'm trading my Colossus, so I'll probably get a Sucker out of that. Because otherwise I have no reason to keep that Colossus.
Yeah, it's either wait till the price goes down, or you just use it now and get something good out of it.
Yep.
You're actually gonna use.
So I'm trying it with my older brother for a bunch of just cards that I can use.
Oh, Well, I can't wait to do something with this place I found that is probably won't be able to get to right now.
Well, you don't know that for a
And
fact.
then, we end up finding a tunnel that actually goes to it. And all my wasted effort.
You might have found something really interesting and cool that you would not have found otherwise. You have such little faith.
Because it's you, Sam.
That means nothing in the long
That
run.
means a lot.
Yeah.
Just what happens, like, just past this dungeon, where this hallway where they are, it just leads into that room. That's my luck. By reaction, it does.
Listen, I have already had this entire area mapped out, so whatever happens, happens. Just gonna have to play it and find out.
I give us an adamantine tip pickaxe if not to break through that wall. Because there's no other way to pick through that wall otherwise. A normal pick would not get the job done, I don't believe.
He could have just kept casting Shatter over and over again.
Yeah, I tried casting something that dealt thunder damage and it got dispelled somehow.
That was weird.
It seems like every fucking fourth level spell I cast keeps getting dispelled.
It's really weird.
It's almost like you're neutering my caster, man.
I don't know about neutering.
Taking away my main power.
No, you still have
High
8.
level spells.
Yeah, wait till everything's immune to fire damage again.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
That is always fun.
Just find myself always getting
And then it's like
something.
weak to ice damage. And
I always find something new
the
to
cane you
neuter
gave
on my
me.
character. There's always something to get neuter on my character. Either my main damage dealing attacks.
Okay, I built a campaign before you built your character, or don't you want from me? You just decided you want to fight a bunch of devils.
We decided.
Yeah, I don't think we really decided that. We just showed up in the place. I happen to have devils. Sam.
We definitely knew we were walking into hell. For sure.
It was literally like, hey, we need to go to this fucking underwater city. And now we're in hell.
That was crazy.
And then, like, the main
Hell's
thing that we
crazy.
got there, we didn't get it because it just disappeared from my inventory.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Man, it's almost like the entire quest was boring and almost for nothing.
No.
What do you mean almost?
No.
It was for nothing, right?
No. It was not. I have cedar now.
It's true. And Ernie has something too. Cody out here looking like a crackhead.
Speaking of crackhead, yeah, look at his hair.
Thanks, Dylan. I love you, buddy.
It's like you instantly knew who it was. I want to point out, I never took that orb from you.
I don't believe you.
I mean, I didn't lose it, so it was written that way so that I would lose it. So you took it from me.
I didn't take anything. You can check my inventory sheet.
You don't have an inventory sheet.
You want to bet? What do you think this book is? You think I just scribble random shit in this book every session?
Yes.
Sometimes just to make it look good, but 25% of the other time, there's actual shit in this book.
And then the other percentage is forgetting that fucking Catherine even exists in fucking battles.
I do that out there. I really need to write myself like a sticky note or something that says Catherine exists.
Catherine is here. What? Did her dead ass kid forget the last like 6 rounds of her tiny
She's so fucking useless. Of course I forget about her.
I did wrong. I did
She
that.
shouldn't even be a part of this party.
She's a scholar. You're supposed to use her for information.
She didn't even know how to get here!
Yeah, but we asked her, she didn't tell us until it's
She
like,
goes, let's
hey.
go to the right.
And then she's like, hey, I know about this. Like, we fucking asked 2 sessions ago.
Damn it, Catherine.
Oh, I need to put in a command that just says Sam remember, and then it'll just pop up with what I need to remember.
Hey, chat, you guys remember. I've been like, who should I get? Y'all just yell, Catherine.
Yo, remember Twitch plays Pokemon? We just need to do Twitch plays D&D. We'll just have chat decide everything.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, last dude that suggested we do something was put a dildo in our fucking session. Yeah, no thanks.
Only subscribers can choose.
And then he got fucking tilted because we wouldn't listen to him. That was something stupid.
We decide.
What, you want to put a fucking dick in your session?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
It was like,
that was forever ago.
Fucking.
That was like in the very beginning.
That shit great. I believe you doing it.
What?
Cody, did you watch the video I sent you?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I just got the notification. I didn't watch it. Oh yeah, I seen this one.
You gotta forward that shit to Dylan.
Oh, like the fucking slide.
It's a good video. Oh, I didn't want the volume.
Holy shit, we're still with the victims of this.
It doesn't exist. Pick up the paper towel, Sam. Yes, Wonderland.
Oh no.
What?
There's a post that says things crazy cat people do. You answer your cat's random meows with yes, yes, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Me.
I do that.
Me too.
Always.
Apparently we're crazy for doing that.
No. Just means you love your cat.
I was gonna say, I talked to my cat, just she never says anything back.
Dylan said that he got Red Dead Redemption 2 if you want to wait the week it takes to download it.
Yeah, I said, alright, sweet.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
104 gigs.
Is it 104?
Yep.
Jesus fucking
I think it's bigger than GTA 5.
I just looked at it on my PS4 because I was downloading. I downloaded Spider-Man PS4 and I got Apex Legends. And
I'll just bring it here.
I accidentally started downloading them both at the same time, so it took fucking forever. That and we were having internet problems this past weekend because I was trying to speed up my internet. I was just trying to take the 2.4 gigahertz off and just have the 5 gigahertz. Well, apparently, it shut down the entire internet.
Oh, nice.
Even though I only turned off the 2.4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I couldn't get back on to turn the 2.4 back on. Made no fucking sense. We're hard legged in, it shouldn't matter. Like, it's only for the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But it shut off all the internet.
Man, you really
set the router, we got it back in through hardline, so then I went back in, changed it back, reset the router again. And now it's just back to where it was.
On the bright side, you don't have dial-up.
Who the fuck does?
I throw hands with my cat and it always wins, even though it doesn't exist. Isn't it because your cat's dead?
I throw my cat.
No offense, Dylan. What'd you say?
I throw my cat.
And like up in the air and catch him, right? It's really cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's too fat for that.
It's cat code for depression. Yo, dial up at fucking stores. It's a legitimate strategy that people use. What's the cat? What's the joke you made earlier today? Which cat, Cody?
I don't.
One of the names.
Oh, Frasier.
Yeah, that's okay. That one.
Yeah, it's a really fucking adorable cat that Dylan had.
But apparently his family's retarded. That's a sweet name, at least.
Snake eater.
To be fair, Dylan, I do actually throw hands with my cat. My cat likes to fight back.
Honestly, Craig.
He gave Cody a really nice battle scar.
I love when he used to attack my face.
You like that?
Cody would sit in the chair, and Onyx would just sit there and look at him, and Cody looked at him, and he would pounce every time Cody would look back at him. Oh, Dylan, that's exactly why every cat I've ever owned is an indoor cat. As much as they want to go outside, I refuse to let them outside.
Onyx has actually came close. I've opened the fucking door before and he's bolted underneath the stairs.
Yeah, he's a bolter. Rara is even worse, actually. Rara is like fucking. She will do anything to fucking escape if she needs to.
I've never had Raven try to escape yet. I mean, at Karen's mom's house, yeah, she used to try to escape all the time. But now she kind of just looks at the door when I open it up, at least.
Just like the bathroom door alone, if I try to go through the bathroom door, she will literally leap and smash her face against the wall just to try and get through.
Sounds like a mental disorder.
Most definitely is.
She does not like people in different rooms.
It's weird because like she can go into your guys' room, but instead she sits in front of my fucking door every morning.
It's because she wants Onyx.
She wants Onyx's food. She will devour that shit in a heartbeat.
I don't know why, that fucking stupid cat will go nuts over every other like cat food other than her own.
The way you spelled the Dylan is like really weird to me. It should be that. Whack. Whenever M gets back on first shift, which I pray God is soon, we should absolutely do like a game night at the house.
Yeah, but M probably doesn't. She probably won't like game night. She doesn't like fucking when we do fucking Riverdale night.
Yeah, I know. She'll enjoy game night, especially when we do trivia, because M destroys me anytime we ever play trivia, and I don't understand why. I don't know where M keeps his knowledge.
In the brain.
Thanks.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of a movie called Matilda?
Yeah.
Who hasn't?
It hasn't really.
Cody?
Yeah.
Not really.
Thank God. Thank God. Me and Em had this fight the other night. Because Em
It's
was...
not really. So what does not really mean?
I don't watch movies often, so I probably have never heard of it.
Probably. How do you probably never? Is it in your brain or is it not?
And Em was like, she was talking something about Matilda, and I'm like, what? And I was like, Matilda. I'm like, excuse me? And she's like, it's like a staple to see that as a child. And I'm like, apparently not, because I've never seen it.
I've seen Matilda.
Em had this whole fight with me last night about Matilda.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And I was just like, I've never seen
It's
it.
clever. Yeah.
Em was like talking something about like all these different scenes, like trying to like remember. I guess it was like a cake scene or something. I don't know. And I'm just like, no.
What even is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, he presses
Even
the kidney out the cake.
The plot of the movie is this girl that's in
Vegetables.
she's like a witch. Is all I got her.
She's not a witch.
No, she's not a witch. She acts like a
her
witch.
family,
Whatever.
her family's fucking terrible.
Her family's Danny DeVito, so...
And they
It's not terrible.
hold on, they're terrible. They're terrible people. The her father is a used car salesman and very
Slash Danny
shifty.
DeVito.
I forgot. I think the mom's a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
Her brother is fucking like the
A
favorite
loud-ass
child.
dick, yeah.
She's basically the black sheep, and then she suddenly gains
She can
psychic powers.
telekinesis, yeah.
So she gets telekinesis.
And then
Basically,
she goes to
she
school,
starts
and
righting wrongs.
her principal is a crazy lady.
Yeah, her principal's
Who
like,
throws children by the braids and forces them to eat cake.
yeah. And
Puts
they,
them
they
in a
allude
box
that
called
the
Choki.
they allude that the principal has already killed a few kids.
They put him in the box called the Choki.
Yeah.
I heard about the Choki and it didn't ring any bells.
And she's literally throwing darts at pictures of her kids in the school on the wall.
Yeah. Principal.
Like just
We
a horrible person.
had this like closet from at work that was kicking around. It was like a little coat closet, and no one knew why it was there. And then when people were stupid, we were like, "Get in the Choki, get in that closet." No one got in it, but it was like a way at work to say, "Shut your damn mouth, you're in trouble."
Yeah. I mean, now it's just like it's a very strange movie.
Yeah.
Like looking back on
It sounds like a strange movie. It sounds like
Now there are real closets for children.
Looking back on it, it's just
Harry
like,
Potter.
It's like the
That's
most
the
unbelievable
world,
thing. Like the telekinesis ain't even the most unbelievable part right now.
Why does she
Because
throw
literally
a
the
child
principal.
Nobody wants to be in the
Throwing
closet.
the girl by her hair. Yeah, throwing the girl by her hair, and being just so cruel that you think like any school district would fucking get involved after the first kid died on a fence.
It's interesting.
Whack.
So it's one of those movies where it's like the unbelievable part is the part that's not supernatural.
Interesting.
What was the other movie I thought of today where the most unbelievable part was like not the most unbelievable part technically? I forgot what it was. Oh, what movie was it?
Indiana Jones 4 when fucking he survives inside the fridge from the nuclear bomb.
No.
That was pretty sweet.
No.
To be fair, that one kid in Follow did too.
The movie. I just thought of it this morning. Like, what at this point in the movie is more unbelievable than the actual like supernatural element of the movie?
I mean, I think of a lot of shit when I'm retarded, so I forget it.
Yo, fucking Moonbot's like T and Fierce stud. Eos. I couldn't tell you, man. I did one of my favorite movies as a kid, though, that I watched over and over again was the live-action Thomas the Tank Engine movie. That shit was so good.
Yeah.
I still have that on VHS somewhere.
Can't remember what it was.
Not Canon, right now.
No, now it's bugging me. I can't remember what it is.
Then we got into a conversation, teens and nudes. We got into an argument about Grindelwald in the Fantastic Beasts movie.
I still haven't watched the second one.
So have you seen a new Fantastic Beasts movie?
I haven't seen either of them.
It was like an argument about like how like Em really likes Grindelwald's character, and I was just like, what? Grindelwald's character was so fucking boring in that movie.
I mean, he just shows up, does something, and leaves.
He's like what's boring about Grindelwald?
At least from what I heard, just he like shows up 4 times in the movie and just like shows up, does something, and leaves. And
Yeah, and like his last scene's the most interesting one. But the most boring thing about Grindelwald is that he's another Voldemort. He has the same exact like intentions as Voldemort did. He just wants to make wizards all pure blood, and then we'll have wizards not hide from the human world and actually be recognized as being more powerful than them, being the rulers of the mortal world. And it's the same exact plot as Voldemort. That's all Voldemort wanted. But Voldemort was more interesting because we had.
Voldemort, I think, just won the entire annihilation of all humans.
Well, yeah. Well, he wanted pure bloods, and he wanted to.
He wanted pure bloods or people that, you know, half bloods were fine. It was just the Muggleborns he didn't like, and he wanted to just either subjugate or kill any Muggle.
Yeah.
Grindelwald, I think.
Well, even mudbloods, he wasn't a fan of.
No. I understand that. Like,
yeah.
That's what I say. Like Muggleborn wizards.
Okay.
There's no mudbloods, but I wasn't saying mudbloods. But like them and Muggles, they either subjugate or kill. And Grindelwald's main thing is that he wants the wizard world to come out into the light and basically be like, hey, we are a thing and we are more powerful than you. You should respect us.
Yes, but he's also against mudbloods as well.
Well, yeah, that's part of it. But
Yeah, but it's the same thing. Which I mean, it's fine.
it's a slight difference.
It's a slight difference, which is fine if they did it correctly.
But I
Because
mean-
Grindelwald has no other motivation.
But I mean, what other motivation can you have though?
Give us something. There's actually backstory. I mean, we get to see Tom Riddle and stuff in Harry Potter. We get to see like some of his growing up. We get to experience Voldemort more throughout the stuff where they kind of throw us Grindelwald, and you're just like, oh, if you didn't like look up all the lore of Grindelwald beforehand, you're gonna be lost.
I mean, that's kind of the same thing with the books, though. We learned through 7 books and 8 movies about Voldemort. We've only on movie 2 about Grindelwald.
Yeah, but they're already thrown at like what Voldemort or what Grindelwald's objective is, and he's already doing stuff towards it. But we didn't.
But if they didn't do it that way, like it would be just more of a copy to Voldemort than what you're saying. That's why they're doing it this way. Where I think in the more the movies progress, they're going to be more and more diving into his backstory.
Well, that's fine, and if they do that, that's fine. But at the moment, it's just born. It's nothing interesting about Grindelwald. Oh, what's that? He has something with Dumbledore, but now he's trying to kill Dumbledore.
What I'm feeling right now is that, of course, there's the theory that they made the unbreakable bond, him and Dumbledore, that they can't harm each other.
Yes.
And that's actually how Dumbledore's sister got killed, was because they tried to attack each other, and both their spells got reflected off each other and went to the nearest valid target, which was her. So that's the theory going around, and so we're probably going to find that out in this sequence.
And it's just like his character's not interesting to watch. It's just not interesting. It's not a good character.
It's probably one of those things where his character's going to be more interesting.
I guarantee
when things are revealed on the line, then you're going to go back and be like, oh, this...
I 100% agree, but like right now, like when I was like, oh yeah, Grindelwald's a really good character, I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? There's nothing interesting about Grindelwald as a character right now.
Besides the fact that he's Johnny Depp.
Even then, I mean, when's the last time Johnny Depp was relevant?
Pirates of the Caribbean, which is not that
the third one.
Yeah.
The fourth and the fifth one were fucking atrocious.
The first 3.
Yeah. They did not make as much money as they should have.
No.
After
It was the trifecta that made the movies. After that, it was just like, it's just him still being the same fucking character.
Them tits, man. That's what that is.
It's just milking the popularity of the movies after that.
I don't think it's a popular movie. I think it's just the popularity of Johnny Depp. But he's not popular anymore.
No,
It's the issue.
I think the first 3 movies were great.
They're good. They're really good movies. But Johnny Depp would make some good movies.
Once you know the Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley left, it's just like,
who are all these other characters I don't care about?
Yeah, you have to invite new characters in. You're like,
what? Well, that's not Johnny Depp.
You're not invested
That's
in
not
the
Johnny
character
Depp.
arcs anymore because they just come in. They have existing character arcs
Keira Knightley's
already.
never been a good actress, so she's not relevant.
So you guys are in this hole. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna poop. I'm gonna
Him.
jump.
You're injured.
Yeah, not
Some-
as badly. Not as badly as I was.
I don't feel so good.
It's okay. You're not gonna make it.
Oh.
I figured I'd break it to you early. Honestly, I think we're gonna need a food source.
Yeah, and you're the closest thing to food because you're half fish. So.
Let me take a minute.
I can get past this.
I can get past this. You're a cat. You're half cat. He's half fish. You're only gonna
No,
eat
only
half
one
of it.
now. Once you hit a certain level, it only takes one.
You're up.
You only eat half of it. Only eat your fish part.
Sushi and pork fried rice, dude.
As you wish.
Christmas study moved down a tiny bit.
Get your lady in there.
Excellent. That's perfect. Okay. So you guys can attempt to rest. You can keep moving forward.
I would like to go and have a rest now.
I would like to see where the
I bet
fucking
you
warlock is.
One that left
I mean,
me.
so
That's
it's-
it. That's interesting. It's the warlock.
Yeah.
Sorcerer.
And possibly full health again.
Okay. So
Woohoo!
so you want a long rest. You want to go look for the sorcerer.
Yeah.
I'm in the pain.
I kind of want to rest.
You want to rest.
Also, where the
I want our rest.
Catherine's like, I would like to rest.
Oh, you fucking definitely need it, Catherine.
You
I-
work so hard.
You see, there's a few scratches on it. I got a couple injuries.
She brushes some dirt off. Her.
Let me go back. As a dog mole.
Catherine, you're fast.
I thought you were gonna say fat. I was like,
Catherine, you're
Hey, Catherine, you're thick, right?
Swimming
Okay.
through the
Get over
swimming
here.
through the
No.
stones.
So,
Thank you.
there was this fight we just had, and like, it was like you weren't even present.
No, I
Is
threw
there
a
a
few
skill?
knives.
Was that a skill?
No, there was a couple knives I threw.
You were
I'm
just
down a couple.
so evasive to my senses. It was almost like you weren't there. I was worried, Catherine.
No, don't worry. They grabbed my leg and pulled me through a couple of those rocks. It hurt.
I couldn't tell. I kind of went through a few of them myself.
Oh, those rocks.
And I pointed to like all the dried blood on my face. Like,
They even cut my favorite pants. So she shows a rip in her pants, and a little bit of blood. And she's like, it was cruel.
I both hate and love her so much right now, Sam.
Catherine
I
drops the
just made her
knives.
Sneak attack. No. What do you guys think?
We should keep pushing forward.
You lead the way, Catherine. I trust you.
If we get into a fight, I'm not much help. I'd rather be in the back where I can give
We
you.
can tell.
I'd rather be in the back where I can give you my
Are y'all
extensive knowledge of
resting? 'Cause I was
creatures.
back.
Yeah, you started heading back.
Well, it's weird because, like, if the DM had told me from the beginning this is one of my favorite enemies, I'd have been doing so much more damage.
It's almost like I forgot too. Crazy.
Where's Catherine when you need her?
Right here.
What? Didn't.
Those things, by the way, were called ropers. I tried to shout out, but it was really loud with all the fighting.
I think back and I picture, like, each time, like, the shockwave spell went off or whatever. Like, that's when she's like,
Yeah, she cleared that when almost cast Shatter.
yeah. It was just like, every time.
The sheriff is a stone.
They're tough things, really hard.
Only 90s kids were
like armory skin, and they have really long tentacles that can grab just about anybody.
And we'll never fight them again.
Who told you that?
So now you know.
Yep, I now know.
Although, if you can kind of extract some of their tentacles, you might be able to fancy yourself a rope.
Roper, I get it.
Yeah, it's why they got the name.
oh, in which to hang you with. Gotcha.
Am I at this stupid sorcerer yet?
You're getting there. You're out of the tunnel and you're heading into the next tunnel.
I dog mold it.
Yep. So you just kind of fancy yourself a dildo.
I'm gonna take a minute and I'm just gonna use the less expensive version to just sense out for any monstrosities. Because God knows undead don't show up
It's only been that one time.
every time.
You only counted on dead one time since you got an ability. Nothing seems to be popping up. Seems like you guys have exterminated monstrosities in here.
What about undead on the divine sense?
That's what you just did.
For undead, you divine sense
Or
out.
celestials or fiends.
For celestials, fiends, or undead, and you get nothing.
Oh, good. I shouldn't.
Nice.
So good.
Yes.
Can I rest?
Where should we take a rest? Don't forget that the dwarves are still being moved at this moment.
Or no good to the helping the dwarves and half of us have
If we
sustained
cut.
injuries as, severe as we have.
I agree. I'm also not looking great.
I want to insight this bitch.
Yeah.
I still don't trust you, Sam. But I want to insight, because, my thought as Jasper right now is
She is a thought.
the audacity. Yeah.
Just walk up and gut punch her.
Oh my god. 12.
12. She looks like she definitely took some damage. She looks hurt.
Count each scratch to make sure she's not even one off.
There's a solid 22 scratches.
Shit. She's on par. There is 22 scratches.
Those are probably self-inflicted.
I approve of that, though. She rolls a crit, we might be in luck.
Jules,
I will
you
use my.
hear footsteps behind you.
No, it's footprints.
You hear footprints behind you as you feel this dog mole.
Feel a dog mole?
You feel a dog mole.
7 healing for her.
And it's not attacking me, I'm assuming it's Rena.
She kind of bows her head as 17 scratches disappear. Thank you.
I pat. It's like,
Now
I
literally
pat the
have
tongue
no
with
spells.
All the little tentacles.
Yeah.
You see there's a lot of light coming from behind Jules.
So I broke through the wall. There is. Can you dig a tunnel around this way? There's a little walkway across the way. If you can dig all the way around that walkway, we can make it into that big slide line over
Dig a
this
tunnel,
big.
dig a tunnel.
Yeah, dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
I just go and start digging.
You just begin to dig it. Okay.
I like
It's like
trying.
that Nickelodeon annoying young
Every
kid.
6 seconds you get 10 feet.
Cool.
Well, dash.
Is this broken?
Sure, you can dash.
Dash, bro.
You could. Every 6 seconds you can get 20 feet.
Yeah, okay.
Haste spell.
If I had the haste.
It looks like a mausoleum with carved marble
I dig
and
it.
shit on the inside. Just, holy crap.
Do all of you head back? Or where are you planning to rest
Rena's gone, so would I pick her up as a monstrosity, or are
She's considered a beast.
She's considered a beast?
Yeah, I can't turn into beast, man.
I didn't know if those things were special.
Yeah.
It's not like she snuck off.
I like push through all the rocks and
Yeah.
everyone. Goodbye.
You actually, instead of going around the rocks, you just burrow through
Yeah, I
each
did.
rock.
Yeah.
So
There's
just like
holes.
like this monkey inside of a stalagmite.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just these like medium-sized holes going straight to the back of the river.
Perfectly circular around each one.
Yeah.
Let's see if
Where did
we're
Rena go?
missing Rena.
I don't know which way she went. She might have kept going forward.
Certainly wasn't sneaking. Forward.
Shall we go
If,
find
Gosh,
her?
she doesn't have any.
If she, well, there is lots of line of sight blocks for me, so.
That's 20.
She has no idea which way Serena went, but she does want to keep going forward.
She went back. Probably gonna meet Jules.
She went back.
Just
Does not
saying.
compute.
I know at least that he was picking / digging when we left, so I was like, I'm a digger.
It's a praxis. We're getting praise, bro.
Okay. So, should we just make our way back then, I guess? I don't know. I mean, she didn't, like, walk past us. I would have seen her.
I'm sure they'll meet up with us. She was probably going to go get Jules.
And I imagine I could
That
have
worries
seen
me
her
too.
go.
Yeah, well, yeah.
If you haven't passed the
I mean,
perception, you just saw.
What are the chances that Jules actually found something? Very slim, if you ask me.
We don't ask you. anything.
Well, that's the thing, is, don't tempt fate. For all you know, he could have found, like, a huge hoard of treasure on this, like, vacant island that hangs over some lava or something.
Yeah, but he would have probably took it by now and not even told us about it. We should just keep going
Jules
forward.
would never do that.
Are y'all resting?
I mean,
while
what
we
are the
talk?
chances?
Yeah,
that
you're
he finds that,
right. But he'll meet up with us.
I hope so. We don't have any more pages ascending. What do you think, Asha and Momokun and Lily?
Oh, that looks like it feels so good.
Are you guys resting while you talk?
Kind of standing
Yeah,
up.
I am.
Asher's
Well, if
down.
Asher's visibly resting, like, I'm gonna sit down and rest too. Because, let's face it, if we go back and Rena comes back the way she came, like, she's gonna run into us. Otherwise, like, what if like we leave to go back and then she comes back and she's
And
by
then
herself and
just
there's one of those
keeps going,
ropers
and then
who's-
just keeps going.
Exactly.
thinking we went ahead.
exactly thinking, oh, that's right. Jasper always erases the sign of us ever being anywhere.
For sure.
He's like that. Yeah, no.
Dig town, dig town.
I guess rest. Yeah, that's cool.
We shall rest then. And then she sits down.
No, us, not you.
You're on the
You keep watch.
I'm gonna take my chalk out again and like sit like crisscross at
Applesauce.
and draw that same insignia again and just concentrate and try to sense any portals within a mile.
Okay, so you sense out. One second.
And you sense a Leviathan.
So you sense out, you come back in, and you don't detect any portals.
Cool. I'm a little more at ease now.
Okay.
I'll start eating some rations and chillax.
Yep. So you guys short rested or long rested?
Whenever
I'm
the others
resting
get up.
until I'm either fully rested or something happens.
Okay.
I'm right there with him.
Okay.
We're taking at least an hour.
Yes. So, after a long time of digging and making sure that you don't hit any patches where lava will just start to seep into,
Oh, Minecraft. Nope.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
you eventually, about 45 minutes to 50 minutes, you are able to carve a path for everyone to kind of fit through nicely.
Through a stalactite? What am I doing?
You're going
Through
straight
the
to
outer
rock.
Because there is like stone bridges that go to this thing. So you're just going to the nearest one through the wall. Because where I came in, there was no stone bridge in place.
Okay.
So yeah, so you go through all this until you get to a hole where you open up next to this bridge that goes across about.
That's big.
What was that?
We're trying to rest here, man. You keep that fucking dick
Are
to
you
yourself.
okay?
Someone called me and then started making that fucking noise.
What just happened? That was terrifying.
That was fucking absolutely terrifying.
I'm on vibrate. Everything's on vibrate on this phone.
It did sound like a
Every
baby was like,
fucking
Yeah, the fucking
time.
baby like starting to giggle and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Every fucking time, Evan, I swear.
I have no clue what's going on.
I hope it happens again. So you have this hole that leads on to
It was
this
called
bridge.
Tennessee, so I don't.
The bridge goes for 200 feet across this open area that just below it is just pure lava into this large stalactite that is just like ginormous. This is huge. It appears to be like about at least 500 feet low in height, from where the top you can see to where it goes down into lava.
Would you like to investigate, Rena?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look around.
Hi ho, silver away.
Are you gonna go across the bridge?
Is it a bridge?
Yeah, it's a wooden bridge.
Oh, you said it was stone before.
Is a wooden bridge over the top of
Did I?
magma?
They're wooden bridges. Sorry, that was my fault. Yeah.
Damn
How did-
kobolds.
What condition these wooden bridges look
Yeah,
like?
how could
They look like a really nice rope bridge with
rope
one
over
plank.
magma?
What?
Yeah.
And suddenly, this is a
And
bad
it doesn't
idea.
burst into
Yeah.
flames.
No, because it's not touching the magma.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Magma's hot.
Yeah, it's
It's
really
a
hot
bunch-
and it's
it's
really
like-
uncomfortable in
it's
here.
It's hundreds of feet up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that, yeah, it's not that bad.
No, it's really
Don't
hot and
step on
uncomfortable in
it.
here.
Yeah, John, if we start taking damage, I would call bullshit. This bridge is still here. I
I
mean,
touch it real
right?
slow.
Okay. You're still a dogmo.
I am. I'm a big
So you
girl.
touch it.
Is
It
it
creaks.
Another
Hold on.
step.
You also you see there's multiple bridges throughout this chasm that like leads into this at different points of it.
Hold on, Rena. I
And they're all
got this.
shitty rope.
Yeah.
Hold on, Rena. I got this. I got something for you too.
We're long resting, and they're like,
Yes, adventure. She comes.
Alright. So I'm gonna take my my mage hand and see if it works.
You mage hand. Okay.
Does it work?
Yeah, you mage hand.
Okay. So I pick up like a stone.
Yeah.
And then I have it travel in front of us
Okay.
and just like
making sure the boards are actually
Okay.
decent.
So you just see the stone smashing against each board as it goes forward. Do you keep walking?
What if that brings down your
Gingerly.
It might.
They can't deal damage, so
I took like like 2
It creaks
steps.
again.
So my back feet are still on like the
Yeah.
ground.
Take another step forward.
Back up.
Okay.
The bridge
And then I
is
tilt towards
a
it,
mimic.
like, go ahead.
okay.
That would be terrifying.
You begin to walk across. You just go at a normal pace.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get to walk across.
Heavy.
Each
I'm
one-
assuming
each-
I'm heavy.
Each one step creaks a bit, but you keep walking forward. You feel the bridge itself kind of sway a little bit with each step as you shift your weight.
Yeah.
And you see Jules just begin to walk across.
I sure do.
Do you go at all, or?
Not at the same time.
Not at the same time, no.
Zomo starts dead sprinting across.
You're not there. You're resting right now. All right. So it's 200 feet long. So how far do you go? All the way across?
Yeah, I'm just like, and when I get to like the more like precarious like middle spot, I just like get to one side and just grab the rope, and just shuffle down on the edge.
Okay.
Can't fall through it if I'm on the fucking rope.
You definitely feel you're kind of like leaning forward a bit because you're on the edge. But you kind of shuffle through. You see that the bridge is tilted like this now.
As a rope bridge would normally.
Yes.
do.
As Jules is hugging one edge of the entire bridge, shuffling that way.
Why do you do this?
To make you worry.
If we're just like, man, this is such an actual
Roll
nice
dexterity
rest.
saving throw.
It's not- we haven't had it this quiet for quite a long time. I feel really good about this.
19.
Okay. So, Jules, you see you're shuffling, and you got a 19 in your dex save. As you keep shuffling across. So, as you get to the other end, you begin to see what appears to be a large amount of creatures that are kind of moving what's inside this stalactite.
Can I make out what they are?
Do you want to move closer or are you going to check from here?
I'll check from here. if I
Okay,
see
make a
movement.
perception check.
Look at all them little people down there.
9.
Okay. First thing that kind of catches your eyes, there's a couple of these smaller creatures. They look to be humanoid. Look to be close to dwarf size. Kind of moving throughout inside here. And then you see some more humanoid creatures, but bigger, farther back.
Water, control water.
You guys also noticed the ones who were arrested that it is still very warm in here.
Well, can he see none of this?
What's that?
I can't see any.
You can't see what's inside on the other side, but you just kind of see Jules moving.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm gonna pace the ladder like a puppy to take it down the stairs.
Okay. He's almost making an intelligence
See,
saving throw for
we
me.
always knew in our hearts that Rena would be the one that survived this.
But I'm not even know that.
No, you don't.
She was gonna be like, haha, dimension counter stuff. Fuck.
$21.
Okay. You feel kind of like this weird, like almost rush to your head. As just kind of being down here is starting to feel almost claustrophobic and uncomfortable to you. And your head almost kind of spins for a second. So you keep shuffling until you get to a point where you can see clearly inside. There is a large mass of just humanoids inside of here, of different races. You see Durgars walking through, goblins, you see orcs, drow, even kobold, just kind of walking through here. There are what appear to be like buildings. Built inside is almost like a street going through. It's hard to make out what these buildings are for, if they're houses or whatnot, but there's just this mishmash of all these different creatures down here.
Did anyone notice me?
Doesn't seem like anyone knows you yet.
I just kind of casually slip drow in there.
Yeah. Well, no. The thing that got me.
Keep
is
walking
also
forward? Yeah. Okay.
One of the battles
You finally get
and I was like,
inside,
This would be so perfect.
and you get much clearer. There's a lot of what appears to be almost like shops. There are what appear to be taverns and stuff. Houses. Looks like there's just an entire Underdark city in here.
They're just innocents.
Cool.
Uh-oh.
Just enjoying it.
I walk right into town.
At this point, so Jules is now gone on you, go to the other side. You just see him kind of enter inside the stalagmite.
How dark
Tight.
is it in here?
Just
How what?
completely
How dark
confident.
is it?
My own
It's
ability.
really bright because there's lava everywhere at the moment.
As cool as would be.
Okay. So I blind
Hey.
so can't see very well if it's too bright.
Is that your only sight?
This is where we
Okay.
lost Julius.
What?
blind sight?
Blind sight?
Senses blind sight 30 feet.
Unless it specifically says you're blind beyond that radius,
Yeah,
then she also has normal vision.
that's what I want to make sure.
Okay. I don't sense cave-ins. Oh, cool.
That's good to know.
Tomes around the ability to detect evident cave-ins and burrowing monsters, making them welcome companions in death.
She's gonna roll.
Okay,
I guess so, yeah.
yeah, just want to make sure. Alright,
Yes.
so
it would
Domesticated
say-
by dwarves.
It would say in parentheses after blind sight, blind beyond this
Yep.
radius.
Domesticated by dwarves.
So, you could just see Jules disappear beyond, inside the stalactite.
Yeah, I'm gonna
There.
slowly cross the bridge.
Okay, so
Am I heavy? Do I know I'm heavy?
you are decently heavy, yeah.
Like yeah, okay, yeah.
So you put your paw on, you feel a creak. Put your next paw on, you feel a creak. Kind of begin to walk, and as you begin to walk, you feel it kind of shift side to side a little bit. Kind of like a bridge.
Made of broken wood.
Yep.
Okay.
You just
Oh, we're
trot.
just doing hot pit.
Yep. Really careful not to like hit anything with my stupid giant claws.
Anything catch your eye first, Julius, when you walk in?
With people look at me.
A couple do. You see a couple orcs kind of look your direction, and just kind of keep going on their way.
I go to oh, place that sells magic. I don't know. I ask for information.
Where do you go to ask? Who do you ask?
I try to find someone that's not gonna beat me with a battle axe.
You do see that everyone here does carry weapons at their side.
All battle axes.
All battle.
Not all bad. There are definitely weapons at their
I'm
side.
gonna try to find like a Durgar or a dwarf.
Okay. There,
Either or.
you do not see dwarves. There are plenty of Durgar. There are. You see a few enter this tavern to your side.
I just find one on the street.
Okay. You go up to one, and kind of just looks at you up and down weirdly.
I speak in Norman.
Okay.
I said, hello. Is it possible for you to point me in the direction of a magic item shop? If there is one in this town. What is the name of this town anyway?
I'm lost.
22 persuasion.
Kind of just looks at you and goes, "No items. Ember City.
Amber City.
Ember City."
Embers.
And he just walks away.
He's easy.
Inside. I believe him.
You believe him.
That guy was truthful as fuck.
You believe him.
I go into a tavern.
Okay. You walk into a tavern.
Like, what up? I gotta be.
I thought you said a tavern.
I walk into it?
Roll 3d20.
2, 1, 2.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Those are great odds.
Always can count on Julius.
You're looking for more information?
He doesn't
Yeah.
half-ass
Okay,
his
okay.
fuck-ups. He goes all
So
out.
are you just still like slowly like walking? Okay. So about twice the time it takes Jules to get across, you finally get across. There's a lot of times where like you would put a lot of pressure on one side and then like really shake and you like just kind of stop there for a second until
Like the Wii balance game where
Yeah.
you tightrope and it goes.
you just like stop there until everything like calms down and then you keep going again. Jules, how much gold do you have on you personally? On your person?
Uh-oh.
Actually, like,
Actually, I don't think you have
I don't think I have any because it's all on the bag of holding.
Okay. So you have no gold on you whatsoever?
I have like 50 gold on me.
Okay. And what do you have for items on you? Things that you consider valuable.
I don't know. Like, I consider everything valuable on me, so.
Okay.
Fair point.
Okay. So,
It's my stuff.
mark off 50 gold from your inventory, as long as 3 items that you consider valuable, as you had given into your gambling addiction. So you see Julius kind of walk outside of this building, very sad looking and depressed.
Huh? You went in there and gambled? Or you got sold?
You don't know, but that's just what you see as Julius walks out.
Did I actually gamble inside?
Yes, you
This
did.
is a bubbling noise.
And you lost all of those items.
Okay.
The gold in those items.
Oh, I think it's just referring to
So, okay.
He's a gambler.
So I
Oh, yeah, he
lost,
is.
let's see, try to find
You just gamble
things
against
I would
your will?
actually, like, miss here.
He has an addiction.
I have
He
an
rolled.
This is the best.
He rolled really low.
I probably lost the Dwarven Hammer, because that would probably have been, like, really, like, high ticket item for them. So they probably wanted that, so they probably picked it up. I probably
Gambling
lost...
addictions, man. You could have got a lot out of it, though.
It probably lost, let's see.
That pickaxe with the adamantine tip.
He gets to choose. That's all up to him.
Okay. Probably a,
It's not like he loses his senses, but he loses items that he considers valuable.
I probably lost a greater healing potion.
Good one.
Throwing that in a bet. I'm not bullshitting. I'm
Yeah,
totally
no,
actually
you-
good shit. And number 10.
And the worst part is, Rena's the first one you get to see of us. Like,
Yeah. What else do I have?
The
Oh,
explosions.
because it's weird and whatnot, it's probably just your duck and trident.
Okay. All 3 of those are.
It's just weird and be like, oh, that's weird.
All 3 of those are gone.
oh, this is the legendary.
And you just see Julius kind of walk out of this oddly makeshift tavern, just looking very upset.
It's just because I rolled low, I didn't win anything.
Yeah.
Why did I roll?
Well, your first roll was to actually see if you were going to participate in gambling, and then each consecutive roll was to see if you would have won anything or how badly you would have lost and if you would have kept going.
That bullshit.
Stop that. One of these.
You just claws like.
The fuck?
Like, you don't really notice anything different.
No, you don't notice anything different. You just look sad.
You just notice there's like a few things missing off me, but you can't really tell.
I
what.
just mean, huh?
All of this
What?
dislocation.
I'm like recoiling into form and thinking that this is good underground form and not leaving it.
They'd probably attack you on sight if you come into town like that. Just to let you know. There's been different races down here, but you know, Oh, can you make yourself look like a drow?
Yeah, you're walking into a city of drow.
This would probably be a better idea than being normal.
Well, for addiction.
Well,
Yeah, no.
Just entirely cover your
I
body.
think most of the things in here would probably kill a normal elf on sight.
You shouldn't be in
Just a
it
heads
at
up.
all.
I'm down home.
I'm probably weird enough where they don't care.
Like, oh, these guys are the
And we're
best
like
at
on the
these
edge
games.
of the city?
Yeah, basically at the moment.
Okay. I'm not gonna go in. Scares me.
By the way, your original deal is if you sat down and played a game with the Durgar, then they would have given you information, and then you just kept going, and then you got no information, and you
And
lost
they
the
got
game. Yeah.
Hmm.
Man.
I'm just gonna
There's
cover.
no information to be had in this city.
This city's a lost cause, walk over the bridge.
Okay. I can't really talk.
You-
So.
I haven't checked out the whole town yet. I just checked out. I asked the guy for if there's an item shop, and then I checked. And then I asked in the tavern, and then I lost things. So
I got pickpocketed, yeah.
yeah, I got stolen from.
Inside check.
It's only inside check.
Oh, only you
Where's
were.
my arrow? Six plus
Got
six.
robbed. Yes.
What's insight? Intelligence?
Yeah.
Is
You,
it-
it goes, yeah, it goes off your.
No, because it
Insight
says minus
Wisdom.
4
Okay,
intelligence.
it's a wisdom,
It's wisdom. Okay.
but it goes off your mental stats. Yes.
Oh, there's 13. Keeps my head
total.
really low.
You believe him.
Oh no.
There's a bunch of bad people down here.
I'm gonna do one of these, like, GTFO.
Well, maybe we'll come back with the rest of the group.
Huh?
We'll come back with the rest of the group now that we know this is here. They don't immediately seem hostile, so.
Okay.
Immediately, that's why I said immediately. Alright. So now that I've crossed the bridge once, I just bolted across the bridge.
Okay. So you
I
guys.
go
Come on, Rhea!
not as fast
You
as
run
he
and
did the
you're just
first
like-
time.
Okay.
Faster than last time, but I'm not bolting.
Fuck.
Hopefully I'm not a huge hole.
So you can kind of trot through, and Jules is just like full on sprinting, and you feel it kind of like
I'm like,
wobble a bit.
Yo, it's like that one scene in Shrek.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what it's like.
Oh boy.
After a good, you guys are probably 2 hours into your rest at the moment when Julius and Rena show up.
Well, hi, guys.
I like
Catherine just looks like you and goes, "I told you they found nothing."
Actually, you're
I
wrong.
probably would have been sleeping, to be honest. Like, it's been 2 hours.
Actually, you're wrong.
A little
I found a city.
Yeah, dude, little catnap.
A city?
Yeah,
What kind of city?
shitty one.
called Ember City.
Huh.
Wait, how long can I hold
I
my...
don't believe you. I've never heard of such thing as Ember City.
I persuade you with a 26.
I'm slightly more inclined to believe you.
How long can I hold my B shape?
4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, just kidding.
Half your druid level.
Okay.
So you got
So
technically
probably been like 3 hours.
a little over 2. So you got
Yeah, when I dug through the wall, which I did
Took me
through the
45
wall,
minutes to get through everything.
it opened up into a large ash giant lava pit chamber, and then this city is like in this big stalactite that's hanging down. That's like 500 feet tall. And I wasn't near a bridge, but there are bridges leading to it. And I had since Rita popped up and we're like, hey, why don't you just dig a path right to one of the bridges? So she did that, and we got the bridge. We walked across, and
Alright, I gotta head out something.
I got pickpocketed, and
Yeah.
but otherwise, you know, it's a great experience there.
Well,
I couldn't get information. There's just, you know, You know, they're not trusting of strangers.
See you all later,
They're
everyone.
not,
Later.
See you later.
Drive safe.
they're not, they're not attacking on the same people. There's a bunch of, there's drow, there's Durgar, there's orcs, there's goblins, there's kobolds, there's a whole bunch of stuff like that down there. Tavern. With a,
He was stolen from.
nothing biggie, just
I say to Jasper
I
in a
find
way.
a comfortable looking space of cavern wall and I lean against it and stay right in that one spot.
Okay.
That's what you did for sure.
Rest sounds good. My arms are aching a bit.
All right.
I mean, listening to this.
All right. So you all long rest.
Everything long rest?
I assume so.
Oh, well then, when we showed up, I dropped my dog bowl. Yeah. That was crazy. He got robbed.
Well, everyone sleeps.
He returns to gamble.
Fire shot.
Cody, 1 second. Can you guys wait like 5 minutes? Because I'm probably gonna wrap up the session now. All right. So you guys long rest. Each of you add 1,000 XP. And then that'll be the end of the session. And then next week, plan for mainly RP within the city.
Ooh, yay.
We're mainly RP, in other words.
We're gonna get all of our items back.
Combat!
I mean, you guys lost nothing. Only somebody did.
Honestly, like the hammer.
The hammer really meant nothing.
Yeah, but like the hammer, was I was the only one that could probably use it, but you even said I couldn't use it even with the belt on, so I was like, okay, kind of useless then.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the belt makes me a dwarf to be able to do the things, but apparently it doesn't for your stuff. So
I think it'd be hilarious if we walk into the
that's
city
part of
next
the
week
magic item.
and Jasper's just like,
There's some things
hey,
that come
how's
down
it going,
to
man?
a
And
straight
walks up to this random drow, just like starts giving him a high five
Oh.
and shit, and some secret handshake.
race level, and not just the handed. So like, there's some things that require you to actually be
I thought you were still in
dwarf and
prison.
not just have the belt.
When'd you
The
get
belt
out?
makes you so you're able to do that though.
For certain things are much more. So like the hammer you got isn't really. It's a psionic thing. So if you have psionic powers, you can control it. You need to be psionic to use that.
I mean, I have a psychic damaging spell.
Yes, but not psionic powers.
That's
For Cody's axe, you have to, or not Cody's axe, the crown originally, you have to actually be 100% a dwarf. You have more of a connection with it because of the fact that it's a belt, but that's what it comes down to.
Well, it had to be dropped.
Once a week. But yeah, with that,
Yeah.
session's over. You each get 1,000 experience.
Yeet.
What's that?
Session's over.
If the session's over, why'd you need me for another 5 minutes?
Because I'm cleaning up. So I can ride home with you. Otherwise, I'm here for another hour and a half. I do, but I also like to go home.
We have 5 more sessions.
Fucking.
Alright, that's the end of the session. Thank you everyone for showing up. We'll be back on Sunday. Have a good night.